Live. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. How y'all doing today? Chat. Pop out the chat so I can see anybody shows up at YouTube, now live. And I forgot to turn off notifications. How nice. All right. How's my volume, you guys? Hello, Nick. How you doing? You my cousin, Nick, or are you a different Nick? Because I have a cousin by the name of Nick Coombs. Oh, there's one O missing. Either you've spelled your name wrong or you're not my cousin. Alrighty. Yeah, waiting for everybody to show up this morning. Or not. Oh, it's nice of you to come in, Nick. Have a great day. Alright. So, I didn't want to be here this morning, but here we are. So we wait. And meanwhile, my website's down. This is what we call the practice of the meat suit, you guys. Hello, Kwasi. Good morning. How you doing? La, 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 la. All right, well, if TikTok's not going to feed anybody up, and YouTube's not going to feed anybody up, maybe I'll just work instead. What shall I work on? I'm sure you guys really, really don't want to sit here watching me work on my website, which is where I'd rather be if nobody's going to come in here this morning. I'll give it a few minutes. I know I've been throttled on Twitter. Would not surprise me if I was throttled on here. Good morning. Yeah. Hello, butterfly. Yeah, I'm having a time. I'm actually in a really crappy mood, so I'm looking forward to reading this morning. Somebody trying to log out on my website and they can't. All right. Did you want a reading this morning? Ascending Universal Butterfly. So, wow. This is amazing. All right. Let's see what we can do for you, darling. And hopefully you can improve my mood, huh? That it. And TikTok is just dead empty. Fascinating. All right. All right. Universal Butterfly. Ooh, right out of the gate. 5 of Pentacles. Followed by... So I'm using a new deck. So it's... Two crystal lasers is what they call them. It's a 2 of Swords. Oh, you got a decision to make. Followed by the Page of Wands. Do you need a lawyer, honey? What are you worried about here? What is this great worry? Oh, thank you for the finger heart, Jay. Good morning. You want to know if Natasha's, yes, decisions. This is a heck of a decision. You're worried that whatever this decision you make, you're not going to, are you writing? What are you writing? What are you creating? What is the Page of Wands? I often get this for like lawyers and writing songs and poems and all sorts of things. But this says you haven't got it in you. Is this financial or is this physical? Writing and creating, right? So you got to write, you got to create something, but you're feeling like you're not gonna. It's not gonna be effective, or it's not gonna be solid. It's not gonna be complete. What is it? What is the overriding energy that's holding you back from This is what might happen. This is the Five of Pentacles is what's going to go wrong. What if you write it and create it and they still don't come? Is that the energy? Or is it, oh, this is, yeah, it's all good and well to want to write it and create it, but I can't afford it. So why would I want to do it? What's the Five of Pentacles energy, right? So it's this uncertainty that's holding you back from making a decision that you've already made, right? So there's an element of why you're second guessing the decision. You aren't sure how it's going to come together. And the Two of Swords says it's a fun card because hiding between the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, there's a celebration, right? Behind your greatest fear lies your greatest treasure. Do you understand this? And you just got to create the treasure, right? In this case, the treasure being whatever it is that you want to write and create here. Does this make sense? But the Deuce of Wands is a much better deuce to want to look at in this particular situation, but it doesn't come up because negatively aspected here. It would have been a negative card. Here, the Ace of Swords says, go all in. Take what you already know, take what you already are, and go all in on it. Melt the ice. It's going to melt itself. As you write, it will flow. Does this make sense to you? And the two Capricorns sitting here suggest Christmas and in November, you could have this done. You do a 30-day now, what do they call it? NaNoWriMo. You write whatever it is you got to write in 30 days. You do it a certain amount of time every single day, and it gets done, right? It's about how it processes in what you're writing in the flow of the words and putting it together, because you could hire an editor. Professional editors are really, really good at that. Please don't use AI. It's an idiot. Oh, let me take a deep breath, you guys. Hello to everybody. You got to trust the universe. Okay, right. So trust in the universe is all good and well. Where's you in this element, right? You have to, yes, it's all good and well to trust the universe, but you've got to come out. You're the one that's got to pick up the pen. You're the one that's got to do the writing, right? Does that make sense? So what's holding you back? What is the blockage? What are you afraid of? And I get the Queen of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Crystal Spheres. Oh, good. Don't even bother using AI, because if you've never used it, it was good when it first came out, but they've reprogrammed it several dozen times, and they've broken it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm about this close to canceling my ChatGPT subscription. Sending universal butterfly. Hell, your whole name takes up the entire row of my notebook. Do you see this? And I took to writing down the cards. No, oh my! Look at that. You got to stay out of the past. What happened before? Let me focus you on that. What happened before that's keeping you from? What is the what if energy from something that happened before that has you in a position of unable to move forward and do the process? Maybe focus on that energy. That makes sense? And then you've got to put the energy into the physical. Are you feeling tired and so you can't write? Too much work? Good morning to all y'all coming in, and I'm not saying any good morning to anybody. I'm feeling antisocial this morning. Does that make sense to you, butterfly? 5 of Pence, 2 of Swords, and Page of Crystal Wands. So pretty. This is the beginning. This is the start, right? Every novel starts with the first word. Does it make sense to you, butterfly? All you gotta do is get into alignment, relax, and just start. Just do. And let the alignment pull the doing together. Does that make sense? All right. Who was in here? Oh my God, I didn't even see who's all come in here. I saw Jay come in this morning, and I saw Treva, And then I got Jazz, Todd, and Holly looking for, and then we'll start there, you guys. And no snow yet, Holly. Thank heavens for small mercies. But it is chilly. Well, it's only about 10 degrees, but it feels really cold, and I don't know why. All right, Jay, you still here, honey? We're going to start with Jay. You want to know if Natasha is interested in you. Wow. That would be an interest. That would make funny. Yeah, let's see. What does Natasha got going on for you? All right. All right. Good luck to you. Well, meditate. I would put my focus. Meditate on the win. Meditate on what feels good. Go into feeling good when you're trying to write, butterfly. All right, Jay, Keenan, darling. Here you go. Ba-da-ba-ba. Woo! It's over. It's done. This is 10 of wands. 10 of crystal laser says this is 10 of wands. I keep wanting to say wands. Are they wands or swords? In this deck, feels like a 10 of wands, but either way, it's 10 of swords. It's either an ending that is over, completely done, or it's a beginning over, completely done, and it's all about to start anew, my darling. Do you know what this ending is? And either way, you know what? I like this deck because you can't really tell whether they're wands or swords or fire. I got crystal lasers, crystal wands. Okay, so the lasers are the fire, right? This is your challenge, Jay. This is you stepping forward. And then you're coming out of, your challenge is to get over, what is this ending? Is she just coming out of an ended relationship? You just ended a long-term relationship and... Oh, and you think you're supposed to be grieving. Is that what it is? Look at this. Talk about putting an end to your grief. Holy crowley. And then instead of going, oh, look at what's a possibility here, you're focused on, oh, I'm supposed to be grieving this. I just came out of this old relationship. What if? Do you see where you're going here? Do you see where the 7 pops up suddenly between the 3? Oh, and the power of the sun, it's actually a 19, but, so it becomes, what do we got? 3 and 19. Ooh, right? Details. Very cool. I would take my focus off of, look at happy 4 of Cups. This is time to, I want you to process the negative emotions related to the relationship that you just broke up with. And when you are with Miss Natasha, Jay, I want you to focus on Miss Natasha. Does that sound good to you? Oh, my heavens. Oh, they caught a group illegally. Why are those on? I'm going to be getting notifications all morning. I have to put you guys on hold for a second. I'll be right back. I'm just going to fix this. And then we're back. Hi. All right. Jay, focus in the moment, darling. This is key. Your challenge is to not bring this into this lovely new relationship. So focus. I know, crazy. Laser focus. I can't believe I chose this deck this morning, Jay. 10 of Wands. Followed by 3 of Swords. And you'll notice that the wands are coming out in after the swords. The 3 of Swords is coming in after the 10 of Wands. And that energy just really says that you're going backwards with it. You have this great challenge and you're pulling yourself down, pulling yourself backwards by going into that 3. So laser focus, my friend. Laser focus. And have a good time. Guys, you're here for a good time, not a long time. Enjoy the time that you have because without it, you ain't got nothing. Okay. Treva, darling. All right. You want to write a book about chickens? What do you know about how long you've been raising chickens, Holly? Write a book about chickens. Treva, I'm throwing cards all over the space for you. All right, darling, let's see what we can do for Treva this morning. Little magic in the cards. Do. All right. About 5 years. Well, you know way more about chickens than I know about chickens, Holly. Write the book. Worst thing that can happen is the 4-H club picks it up and gives it to the kids. Actually, that would be a good thing, wouldn't it? Published all the way across 4-H. Write the book. I like it. We'll get to reading to you shortly in a little while here this morning. Holly, stick around. Excuse me. What? Will Gino reconcile because he ghosted me? You have no clue why. Ooh. Oh, that's an unfortunate situation. I don't understand this. Yeah. Baby chicken pictures. Holly, I'm with Jazz. We want baby chicken pictures. Little baby chicken. Make videos of the chickens. You'll go, I'm telling you, baby chickens will go rampant. It will go viral. I swear to God. Treva, this is the Deuce of Pentacles. This is a month. Have you got it? What do you got? Are you planning on starting an exercise regime? What is this, Treva? Yeah, focus this. Is this you planning on deciding how to spend money, or is this planning something physical? Which is it? Money or physical? Focus this real quick, because, oh my God, look at the cards. Holy crowley. Look at the cards. It is physical. And, good. Go all in. This is the Ace of Pentacles right after the first crystal spheres. And then it's followed by the 6 of crystal lasers, which is swords. So this is like, just go with the flow. This is too easy. So this is, go all in on this. What is it anyway? What are you planning on doing? Just, and why are you hesitating anyway? This would be great for you. Is this hard? Or is this going to be hard to do? Or is this like you can't figure out how your old body is going to physically do what this is? What are you doing? Tai Chi? What are you doing? Swimming. Swimmer size. What is it? What are we looking at? Pretty much. I like it. I like it for you. If this is you in the water, swimming and exercising, I like it. Walking and the gym. This suggests you might like maybe swimmer size. What do they call it? Water aerobics, huh? Might be easier on your body, especially if you're starting off new. Tai Chi is a great idea. Look at the cards. Deuce of Pentacles screams. The yin yang symbol screams Tai Chi at me. Yoga as well. Anything. This has to bring you balance. You are looking for a place that offers it. Oh, honey, you don't need a place. You know what you need? You need somebody who is doing live classes, who you can look at and copy and move the way they move, and it'll come together. But this going with the flow, what you're looking for here, these cards, is balance and flow. Oh, you're looking for a place for swimming. So at this time of year, you're looking at a pool. You know. Always had the idea. I always thought about getting myself one of those lap pools so that I can go out in the backyard and swim, and then renting access to the pool to other people, for a couple of $100 a month, and they could book out time to swim or something, And you didn't get back to me. Oh, I forgive you for not getting back to me, darling. You are allowed to move. And are y'all unpacked, though? All right. Swimming. I like this swimming. And look at this. And the crystal cups. Look at you in the water. Dude, this is kind of cool. This screams of you getting into the water. Oh, and you'll find it are you having are you finding issues with your knees or something? Treva. Because I'm getting crystal wands here. So, I mean, part of the spiritual healing is the physical healing as well. I say it from the beginning. Check your diet. Yeah, I know you love the water. This is you putting your feet in the water. This is you getting your pool. Ninja Mana, you were on the list the second you walked into the room, because I am dying to know what's going on. And you still haven't got any information about the papers yet. All right. So, Treva, let me write these cards down. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. Deuces are always, like, just put more effort into making the decision. Aren't they beautiful? Look at this. This is the back of the deck. This is their And she's given them crazy new names, so I'm kind of figuring out what the heck they are as I go. But they're Toth style, so I like them. But they're and I cannot tell you the name of the deck because I left the box upstairs, unless it's on here. No. And this is their, see, very Toth based, which I like. All right, Deuce of Pentacles, Ace of Spheres, which is also Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. You got to think of the Six of Swords is like you have zero control over lots of things. This is something that you have masses of control over. Do you feel the power of this, Treva? However you put this together, this is something over which you have so much control, and nobody can ever take that away from you. Do you catch that? So it's really you want to make sure that you're feeding the engine is as valuable as the exercise, right? Totally in control. We like that. We like that. All right, Jazz Romero, darling, where are you? Are you still here this morning? Tiny baby chickens. We want the babies. We want to see all the baby chickens, okay? Holly, I'm going to be thinking about baby chickens all day. Thank you very much. Good luck to you, Treva. You hang in there. You're going to find, I'm sure there's several places very near to you. And don't be afraid to check them all out. You don't have to go to the same place and do the same, workout all the time. If you're the type to do laps, you could go to different pools several times a week, whatever fits into your schedule, whichever fits into theirs, Right, here we go, Jazz, darling. 3 of Crystal Wands. So this is like this celebration card. This is everything coming together. This is kind of. Oh, these are the crystal wands. Got to be the wands, but they look like swords. So this is okay. We're gonna take whatever this ending was, Jazz. We're gonna turn it into a celebration because I don't know what it was, but it's followed by the Aeon. So whatever this was, whether it was a challenging a challenge that ended in a celebration or a challenge that ended in a separation, a painful separation, is how you choose to interpret it. It's air and wands are pretty similar. Wands just happen to move faster, right? But it's followed by the Aeon. And the Aeon is this is the summit. This is the completion. This is the double it's over. Celebrate, have done with whatever this is. This is your release. This is your stepping forward into the new existence energy, right? And then it's followed by the Queen of Pentacles, which is you dealing the cards the way you want the cards dealt. This is you, the goat herder. I know life is like herding cats, right? But you just got to go one step at a time. Go into this and put it together. You got something going on with land in your future, Jazz? What am I looking at here? Are you looking at buying a piece of land or participating in this? I see you washing goats. Why are you washing goats? Good morning, Cinderella. If you be a little patient, I have a few names on the list already, and when I get through them, then I will add names to the list. All right, Teresa, I'm glad you showed up this morning. Alrighty. Oh, Jazz, what is this? Why I got you washing goats? What are you doing washing goats? This totally makes no sense to me. What are you cleaning up at Christmas? These are weird cards. Yes, Courtney, these are free. All it requires a great deal of patience. Marina, you're going to have to also be patient. I'll tell you who is currently on the list. Actually, Terry, because of her situation and her prior information. So I'm reading Jazz right now, who's writing me a novel. I've got Todd, waiting for a reading onto YouTube. I got Holly Booth, I got Ninja Mama, and then I got Teresa. And then I'm going to open it up to you guys. Warn those of you waiting for a free reading, if I have a paid client come in, they're going to get onto the list almost immediately. And in case you're wondering, both Terry and Holly happen to have what do we call those? I don't know what we call it. Anyway, they got benefits this morning. So, Jazz, I think we're going to buy a new house. Yes, I've been looking at different houses. You're allergic to animals, but you love animals. Okay. All right. So, Jazz, there's a couple of things that you need to, and the partner wants animals. Is that what we're looking at? Allergic to animals. So, allergies for animals, some can be eliminated just by washing the animals. So you can stop cats from licking themselves by bathing them once a week. They will eventually train themselves not to lick themselves. All right. You want to look for, if you're going to do animals, thank you, 28 pink roses. Appreciate it. If you are actually going to, well, you're going to do this. I don't see you not doing this. I got you washing goats, for crying out loud. Hypoallergenic critters are your friends. But holy crow, this is a hell of a nice, good decision. Follow it through. What can I tell you? Advice here, darling, is the Hermit. Do your research. And if you're going to make an offer that is based on pursuant to a complete property evaluation. Does that make sense? Oh, and I just put your cards away on you. Oh, it's still loose. Good here. Does that make sense? Hypoallergenic animals, and you can end up makes sense, dude. You can end up with an ostrich farm. You're gonna make me laugh. Oh, the ostrich. We find out what happens with the ostriches on Thursday, and I can almost guarantee you that I personally do not believe that the Supreme Court is going to hear their appeal at all, and that they will cull the ostriches, which is what should have been done originally, just because food is way more important than somebody who can't take care of ostriches properly. All right, Three of Wands, Aeon. All right, and I love this card for you, man. This is like totally in control. You got all the cards going on. You just got to open the doorway and step on through it. And then the Queen of Pentacles, right? Pre-approval, screams of pre-approval. Find out, make sure you know what you can afford before you're actually looking. I didn't get a Hermit, so I'm not seeing shit tons of research to be done. But it's, yeah. Have you got yourself a really decent real estate broker working with you? Get yourself a really good broker, Jess. And that will help you out. Todd, are you still here, darling? Did Todd stick around? All right, good. One testicle. There's a name and a half, dude. Do you really only have one testicle? Or did you just think that was a cool name for TikTok? Does Tanya want a relationship with me? You guys. Tapping is clapping, my friends. You guys there on TikTok too, on YouTube too. I don't know how you guys but tap on those little hearts. Your uncle's wife is a real estate broker. Well, I would have a chat with your uncle's wife and find out, do your research through her. That's her job, and you might as well give her the contract since she's family if she works in your neighborhood, because you're going to have to pay somebody to buy the house for you anyway. All right. Do. Todd. Tanya. Let's see. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. She seems pretty. Nine of Wands, darling. I'd go by these cards. Say freak ya. Prince of Cup. She is a warning ahead of time. And here's the universe. Here's what your challenge is. Yeah, she's interested. Todd, she's scared. She's nervous. I don't know how scared, how nervous. That's up to her. You are in a position where you come to the table looking. Here's her. Isn't she gorgeous? Isn't she lovely? She get all the cards. You know, has she got a dog or a cat? What is she? Is she cat people or dog people, Todd? She's gorgeous. Good morning, Amanda B. How you doing? All right. But she sees you as having all of your eggs in your cup, which is you, because you're focused and you know what you want, you know where you're going. Todd, are you still with me here? I need to know. Is she a cat person or a dog person? Just like cat or dog. Are you still there? Da-da-da-da-da. Needless to say, whatever baggage she's carrying, she needs to know that she's the one that's in your cup, or she's not going to be interested, even remotely. She strikes me as being, she knows who she is, she knows where she is, she knows what she is. She's all that in a bag of chips. She's got her security. She's got what she needs. So I'm assuming that either she's got a best, she doesn't need you to be her confidant. She doesn't need you to take care of her money. She's got all that. She's solid, right? And the Nine of Wands this is your challenge, is to crack that veneer and get through to her. And Todd, I still don't see you responding. So don't be a negative Prince of Crystal Cups. Be the positive guy, right? And take care of what is in your cup. Make sure she's the one in your cup, or, you know, that's it. And you guys, you know, you can, if you, for whatever reason, fail to be here when I do your reading, and you can't respond for whatever reason, so it shortens the reading quite effectively. Nine of Wands and Crystal Cups. The King, the Prince of Crystal Cups. This will be rebroadcast on YouTube once it renders on my live stream channel, so you can go watch the replay afterwards. All right, Holly, are you still with us? Are we still on YouTube? Maybe that's the problem. I've gone offline. No, you seem to be online. We're good. That ain't. Holly Booth, are you still there, darling? Holly. We're losing everybody. Oh, yeah, Holly's still here. Good. I was going to say, we're losing everybody on YouTube this morning. I keep forgetting there's at least a 10-second delay. Now, I hope Todd got his message. That's a shame. He's going through life, not sure whether it's... What's her name? Tanya wants a relationship with him or not. She does. Holly, we got... Ooh! Prince of Crystal Wands. Holy cow. Dude, look at this card. Talk about onwards and upwards. This is fast moving. This is cool. This is, wow. This is, talk about, did you get a, oh, what is this? And then the Millennium. Oh, this is a new card, you guys. This is the Millennium. This is, oh, everything and that. What did you discover? And then, who offered you the moon? And you just got to decide. But you're afraid of what happened in the past. Ooh. Okay, what happened? You got a decision to make. What is this here? Does this have to do with hubby? Your job at Spirit Hallow, and you're figuring out what to apply next. Oh, I see. And what were you doing before that you liked doing, Holly? What were you doing back? Because I got your shadow cards, the Seven of Cups, which tells me you really like this Halloween, Spirit Halloween job, eh? That's fun. That's a shame. That's over. That's done. And that's not coming back till next year. Wow, that's a cool card. And I know, I think this is a new card for Toth even. The substitute teaching also. So you're going back to that, yes? You're going to this Sedona this weekend for the first time. What do your guides want you to learn there? All right, Charlotte. I can ask you to be patient and hang out, and eventually we'll get to you. I've got a short list when I finish with it, we're gonna make another short list, and we'll go like that. I'm here until noon Eastern time this morning. Ooh, it's on call, not a full-time position. Oh, I see. Okay, well, I would personally, I would find a way to get a full-time position that isn't on call. Maybe there's a different school that needs you. Your girls are old enough that they don't need you at the same school that they're at. Does that make sense to you, darling? And then it just becomes deciding which one's better for you physically. Oh, look, and then the deuce. Oh, all four deuces, dude. Look at this. The world is your oyster. You get to write this the way that you want. Where would you go? What would you do? What would you be? I got you doing something new here, darling. Where are you going? You want to go back to school? Hey, Charla. I'm not sure why you keep deleting your message, but I'll save you the effort of typing it in and erasing it again. But I'm not going to read to you for you until after I get you onto my list. And there are several people well ahead of you, so be patient, please. Does this make sense, Holly? This is onwards and up. Look at all the deuces. I am stunned. I've never gotten all four deuces at one time before. The world is your oyster, darling. You have the ability. Do the people that own Spirit Halloween have other places that you could work? Does the school board do the hiring and placements for substitutes? How does this work? You want to apply at Tractor Supply, maybe work on your book. See? Yeah. Do all of it. You can do all of it, Holly. Right? All you got to do, you've got all the energy. All you got to do is be in alignment. Here, Princess Crystal Fierce. Get into physical alignment. Choose what you want to do, and then the 10 of Crystal Cups puts an end to any of the I don't know, because you feel this is the alignment creates this. Look at this transformation, right? And then and then you end up in control. What could you do, right? Write your book, you know. Maybe open a daycare. People need daycares. I don't know. I'm not sure. You've got so many things to choose from, Holly. I want you to get into alignment, and I want you to feel your way through it. And use the question, right? Use the I am. That's what it's there for. And ask yourself, if I could be doing anything in the world right now, I'd feel like all that in a bag of chips. What am I doing? And feel for the answer. And then whatever you need to do to make it so that you can do that all day, every day, Holly, do that. Do it more often. But the deuces are get into alignment, get into alignment, get into alignment, get into alignment, then decide. Permanently disabled. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's rough. Oh, my. Right? So this puts even more intensity. I need you to relax into the he's gonna get paid disability, right? We're not talking we don't have to set up a GoFundMe just so you guys can eat. Now he's going to get disability. He had insurance, right? Tell me that you're in, because I'm not getting this. Tell me that he was. Now, see, there are options for him here too, right? In spite of being disabled, it means that he can't do the full extent of the construction work and whatnot that he was doing before. But, can he do management? Can he do books? Can he do whatever, right? I mean, that's a whole different thing. And that's what your spirit needs to focus in on, Holly, is that your decision is key to you guys going forward. Oh, Charlotte, no worries. I can read past typos. Don't worry. And Holly, same thing for him, right? He's got to get into alignment and decide if he's going to, if you're going to, if what are you going to do with the disability? Well, here's the disability. The disability is what it is. Now the challenge is, what do I do with this? He's a young man and he's got many years. This is not a disability that's going to kill him. It's a disability that'll keep him from doing all the work on the construction site, right? So it's internal focus, desire, choice. Does this make sense? And then go all, once you've internal focus, desire, choice, then go after it with a vengeance. Same for both of you. What if you turned your property into a working farm? What is he capable of doing? Get it in writing. Find out from his doctors, what is he able to do, right? And plan what you now have, supposedly now you have limitations, right? Maybe this is the time for him to create a work crew for himself and have the people do the work that he can't physically do himself, right? You got to feel your way through it, and it is so up in the air right now. All I'm getting are the decisions. So what you got to do is find out all the details that are available for you, choose what you want to do with the details, and then go after it with a vengeance, period. It's the easiest thing in the world for you, darling. I'm 4 deuces. I have never seen that before, my darling, and I look forward to seeing how this is, the energy of the 2s, all 4 2s coming up like this, you guys, especially if you're a reader, you work with energy and stuff, when all 4 of that energy comes in at the same time, it says you've got to put all of your energy into all 4 of those. The choice is the most important thing. What are you going to do now? And do you feel the anticipation feeling? Home equity loan, probably. That might be the way to do it, Holly, but the people to talk to is a financial advisor at your bank, and talk to your doctor, what you're physically able to do, find out the details of what your disability payments will be, find out, what you're going to do, because, do you really like doing the markets on the weekend? You like doing the sales and being with people? That is obvious. So, you've got to just sit down together, just the 2 of you, because the kids are old enough that you don't need to worry about how the chips are going to fall no matter what you decide, right? So he doesn't see the doctor until December. In the meantime, he's getting financial benefits to replace his salary, yeah? Or are you guys starving to death? Everything takes time. Spirit has no concept of time. Everything happens instantly on the other side of the veil, Here, you gotta trudge through it. You gotta walk through it. Who's baking cinnamon rolls? I want cinnamon rolls. I'm craving cinnamon rolls. Nothing yet, just your income, right? So that's all the more reason for you guys to make this decision quickly sooner rather than later, right? Good luck on you. You guys, Holly, feel welcome. Yeah, I know you want cinnamon rolls. You're in a position you could probably bake cinnamon rolls over there, darling, and use real cinnamon, because that cassia root that they call cinnamon tastes like crap. All right, Ninja Mama all moved in, who I waited all weekend to get a phone call, FaceTime from, and didn't get one. But that's all right. If you don't need me, you don't need me. That's okay. That's okay. We'll read for you now this morning, Ninja Mama. 7 of crystals. This is the 7 of pentacles. Look at that. This is yeah, I got this for my business, where we are business wise, just the other day. This is, talk about standing. Picture yourself as a farmer, and you are standing at the top of a hill, looking down at your field of wheat, and it is ready to harvest. You're the diamond miner, and you've just chopped a big chunk of rock out of the wall, and behind it is a whole bevy of diamond crystals. Do you see where we're going with this? This is where you are. Now you got to harvest it, right? Did you make a deal? King of Crystal Lasers. Talk about it. You already know this. You don't need me to tell you this. And followed by the Magician. You got, this is all, I'm pulling these off the bottom of the King of Lasers and the Magician came off the bottom of the deck. You got to do the work. And you, what is this, Queen of Cups? But you don't want it. You got to do all the work, but you don't want it. And you, there's an element to, you just want it to fall into place. Yeah, that's what this is. You've done all the work, right? And you don't want to testify, but look at this. Yeah. Well, you have no choice. You have to talk to her. You're afraid she's going to dump water on your head, and you are going to say, no, dude, this has gone on long enough. I am done. If you need a written affidavit, you're going to have it now, but this will be the last time that we do anything because I need my life back. This is too much. We're and this is your ending, right? The king creates what you want out of it. This has got to be the paperwork. It's got to be. You've got to tell her, we're done. Look, this is, you've got everything that you need out of us. If you need something in writing, here, we'll do sworn affidavits. Have a nice day. But you got, now go bring in your freaking harvest. Go do the work, right? Here, same thing. This is you in this same situation. This is you, right? But you got to know who's got to do the work. In the case of this one, this is the work needs to be taken care of. Dot your I's, cross your T's, signage. Were you not in discussions with somebody for working together? Right? So there's that too. But this is you in charge. This is you in control. Take your control. And if she doesn't give it back to you, put your freaking foot down. Right? This is, dude, what I want is my life back, and thinking about this and worrying about this and living for this is done. It's over. This is too much time. What do you need? Because we're not doing this anymore. All right. Good, because I'm still dying to know what all this is. But look at this. Look at this King of Crystal Lasers. You already know, right? These two swords just put an end to it. Just like be the boss. Be this is. Anyway, I can't wait to hear the explanation finally. But these are great cards. Talk about having, I love, I don't know why people hate the Seven of Pentacles. I love it, right? They say, oh, it means so much work and challenge, and this is going to be hard. Yeah, it's going to be hard. It's called bringing in the harvest, right? And you got to do it every year. Look at these, look at the way these crystals shine on the TikTok. I wish I could get these sparkles on the YouTube, you guys, but holy cow. But this is you. This is you in charge. You hold all the cards. Yeah, and you hold all the, and get her done. Get her done. 3 of Pence. Right? And once you've got it done, then it's like, whew, it's all the weight's off. All of, you don't even have to think about it anymore. And what was the other one? The shadow cards. The Queen of Cups. Right? This is, look, lady, this is about my family. This is my life. This is, you know, it's too much. It's done. It's over. Go away. Right? 2.5 years? Plenty. If you can't bring something to court and get it done in 2 years, maybe you should go back to law school. I wouldn't say that to her. I'm feeling a little spicy this morning because my website's broken. Don't go look at my website right now, you guys. It says it's under maintenance, and it will be until I get back to it. Yeah, here, look at the energy here. Go after it. You already know. Go get it. Go get it. This is your challenge, darling. Wow. I love it when cards jump out of this deck. All right. Holly loves baking. Holly, why don't you open up your farmer's market? Must run indoors in the winter. Get yourself a farm home baker's license and sell them on Facebook. Man, I bet you can bake like an SOB. All right, Terry. And then when I finish reading for Terry, I'm going to create a list for the next batch of folks. Alrighty, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's not bad. I can easily do 8 of you an hour. Thank you, Wild One. Good morning. All right. Terry. Oh, Wild One's got some energy going on today. Or somebody just came in with a wall of powerful energy. Is that you, Wild One? Here we go. Terry. All right. Terisha. Oh! King of Crystal Walls. Look at that. This is, you gotta go after this. You hope. I hope so too. Well, we'll find out soon enough, won't we? Followed by the 9 of Crystal Cups. This is the holy Terry. What the hell is going on here? Followed by the 4 of Crystal Lasers. And holy cruelly, what did you just lose that makes you very, very happy? What are you putting an end to that makes you very, very... Did you cut the head off Chicken Head Boy? What am I looking at here? Did you change your mind? Or is this just forward movement? Did you take a job with one of the professors? What am I looking at here, darling? Terry! You gotta still be... She's writing me a novel this morning. I can write these down while I wait. Prince of Crystals. Lasers. You moved, but now he has come to talk to you. He's come after you, which is what you wanted, in spite of already being over and done with it, right? He can't stalk anymore. He can't stalk you anymore because... Oh, it's not done. It will be done, though. But you've made it so that if he's going to talk to you, he has to physically come to you. So this is going to put an ending to it. Is that what I'm looking at? It's like, no, I'm staying here. And do you think he's going to come? Because this for a Crystal Lasers says, I've sort of got a careful what you wish for. Followed by these are, yeah, this might take a bit, but this is good for you. This is nothing to him. Oh, darling. Wow. So you know what you do? You've broken the ties that bind. You have severed the ties that are binding. Now if he comes, it's going to become, this is the energy, my dear, of if you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. Is that what I'm looking at, darling? Is that the feeling you got going on? That is so crazy. All right. Yeah. I see absolutely zero reason for you to not enjoy every bit of this. All right. We did Todd. Jazz. Cinderella, are you still watching on the YouTube up there? All right, you guys. You guys want to let me know who's still watching on the channel that I haven't read for yet, and we will make a list. Well, I got the 4 of Swords, so that's basically, you're just waiting for the ending. Once this is over, will he come or not? That's going to be up to him. Either way, you got what you wish for. You got your wish here. I'm expecting, if this is his signing off papers, that's over, that's done with. But putting down your foot and going, no, dude, I'm here. If you want this, you come to me. That is, he may not come, which turns out to be a benefit. If he doesn't come, he never was really yours to begin with. Does that make sense to you? Cinderella, you're still watching on the YouTube. don't think so. All right, Charla, you got lucky there. You still watching? He said he did sign the papers. There's a process. Well, good. That's where the happiness and the joy comes. It's the process, right? This is physical loss. The devil is in the details. So what's been lost? Did he lose a dowry in this? Does he have to pay her his dowry and he's sort of stuck because he doesn't have the money to pay the dowry? What am I looking at? There's something here. But as soon as this is done, there's an ace in here. I don't do babe pregnancies, Kego. Thank you for asking though. Right? So there's something in here that needs to happen. So if this is his signing the papers, he says he's already signed them, so they're coming up. He has to pay half, that's it. And does he have the money? Right? And how does that affect you? All right, so Cinderella didn't stick around. Charla, Secret Charla, did you stick around? Did either of the two of you stick around? Because if you didn't, it's unfortunate. But that's all it costs, a little bit of patience, you guys. If you don't want a reading, you don't want a reading, don't stick around. There you go. And then, but this is this your hermit? You still have your studies to do. He doesn't have it, yeah. So it doesn't matter. Until he pays, he's trapped. I don't know quite how it works, but it looks to me like he is trapped in this limbo position until he pays that half dowry back, right? That's assuming, all right, Charlotte is here. Good, I'll read for you next then, Charlotte. Did he actually receive the dowry to begin with? Because how do you not give half of it? And I personally, I don't see how he has to give half the dowry back, right? If he got all of it, how come he only has to give half of it back? Frankly, I'd be making him give all of it back, right? But you got your studies to do. So what happens with him, as happy as this makes you, is irrelevant. Because until you finish your studies, you aren't making any kind of decision anyhow, right? And that is when you get to write all the rules. You get to write your own ticket. Does that make sense? He paid half now and he's to pay the other half later. Oh, I see. So it's a tie that binds, right? I don't know what the legal aspect is, but he is legally tied into that situation until he is no longer tied into it, right? It doesn't end until that's over, right? But he is free, which is what you wanted. But it's not quite over yet. This is going to draw out a little while. So, whatever you do, darling, I would not get into this relationship until after that is closed. All right? Yeah, he should pay it off. Have a nice day. So does this mean that... And by the way, when it comes to your turn, you go, dowry. This is the 21st century. I don't do dowries. Oh, wait. You give the dowry? How does that work? Yeah, he gets the dowry. Tell him no. No. You want a dowry? Go back to the ex-wife. I'm not doing this. I hope he's watching. Because I see you, Charlotte. Don't worry. I'm going to get to you as soon as I finish with Terry here. He pays the dowry, right? Oh, I see. Oh, he pays. Oh, so he's going to pay half of it anyway. Oh, I see. So he hadn't paid any of it at all? Had he paid all of it? You want a school for your dowry. Right? There you go. Right? Make him work for it. Make him freaking work for it. Girl, look at the power of you. This is you sitting on top of the world and you freaking know it. Right? He paid... Okay, so I don't understand how this dowry thing works. He paid her half. Well, he's got to pay the whole dowry in spite of the fact that they're not together anymore? Is that how that works? Oh, I don't know how much the dowry was, but holy crap. But yeah, I would... Oh, okay. Yeah, I would... Yeah, no, oh, I think I like that. Jeez. Yeah, it's sort of like it's like cattle rustling. 50,000. Oh my God. Okay, so in Canadian dollars, that's not a huge amount of money. I don't think. How many rands in a Canadian dollar, you guys? Alrighty. Secret Charlotte, darling. Now you had a question. Let's see if the cards are gonna answer it or tell you something else, shall we? 10K Canadian. I'm worth way more than 10K. Holy crowley. Oh my God. Dowry should be outlawed. What a joke. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This is the 21st century. I don't mean to make fun of anybody's culture or history, but buying and selling women like they're cattle is very, very 18th century, if you ask me. All right, Charlotte, I got your cards burning a hole in my hands here. What do we got? The Best Love Done joined. Good morning. All right, Terry, keep me posted. Let me know how that goes. But holy. Lovers, Charla. Dude, you were asking about a relationship, were you not? Look at that. Had you erased it? Yeah, you did erase it. That's all right. This is really cool. Nice card. Nice card. This is strength. This is power. This is, ooh, followed by the King of Crystal Wands. Followed by the Five of Crystal Cups. Did you just have a breakup that you were not expecting, came out of the blue? Or did you just start a new relationship that's going great, gangbusters, but you're petrified is not going to survive? And you don't know how to deal with where this energy might go. What am I looking at here, Charla? Which way is this? Which way are we looking at? This. I get to wait. Hi there, how are you? How's my financial status looking? Plus, your boy turns 21 tomorrow. How is his cards? Oh, well, hi, Resh. Good to see you this morning. If you want me to do 2 readings for you, you're going to have to be patient. So hang in there, you guys. I've got to make a little list here. Everybody was going to tell me who's all in here. Charla is up there writing a novel for me to tell me what she is, why she's looking at this loss. And aside from, I got, what do we got? I got Amanda B. Who else? I got Amanda B. And my pen is dying. Amanda B. Wild One. Who else is still there waiting for a reading? Aw, thanks Ascending Butterfly. I don't know if Sharma's still... Charla, where are you, darling? Are you writing me a novel or what? Amanda B, Wild One, Lucky Charms. Come on, 2 more. Who else is waiting? Who else is still waiting for a reading? Charla, I'm in the middle of your cards here. I need you to participate. Otherwise, I'm just going to post them up here. You can come back and get them later, but I won't be able to help you focus them. Hey, Kanaz is there. Good morning, darling. I didn't even see you. All right. Anybody else waiting for a reading that I have not got on this list? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I got Amanda, Wild One, Lucky Charms. Hi, Kanaz. Did I miss anybody? All right. Well, Charlotte, darling, if and when you come back and you want to see your cards, you'll have to wait for the render. But this is focus for you. You've got to decide how you're going to feel about way this is going, and if you stay focused on what you are losing, you are giving away your own power. So focus on what you are gaining instead. And I don't know why the Five of Cups comes just because you meet this amazing person. Prince of Crystal Wands. Prince of Wands. And the Five of Cups. Oh, you were asking what you guys wanted to know about Sedona. Oh, dude. Here. Oh, I have no idea what Sedona was. Okay. So the Five of Cups, this is out. That's a much easier. So what your swords want you to know is that when you understand the alignment, can we do this? I don't know, don't type a whole, just do yes or no, Charla. Do you understand the physical feeling of alignment? Do you know how to feel that you've got that? Yes or no? Let's start there, because I've got a 10-second delay on the YouTube, and it's just going to take its time. Yes or no, Charla? You can't see anybody else's chats. Oh, that's because they're on TikTok, darling. They're not on YouTube. 5 of Cups is I want you to answer yes or no. Do you know how to feel when you are in alignment? Yes or no? I've got to prove my existence to YouTube here, guys. Yay! I have the dexterity of a stick. The 6 of Wands. And then the King of Crystal Wands. Alright, Charla. Okay. I don't know if you know how to feel it or not, but I'm going to do everybody in the chat the favor and show you how to feel your alignment. Alright? First thing I want you to do is take a nice deep breath, and I want you to relax into yourself. I want you to be right here, right now. I want you to feel your bum in contact with your chair. Feel the ambient air around you. Hear the noises that are in the room around you. Feel how your body feels. Is there anything uncomfortable? Is there anything out of the ordinary? I want you to just acknowledge what you are feeling and experiencing in the moment. Nice deep breath. And relax into yourself. And then when you relax into yourself, the easiest way to test your alignment is to feel how you feel about something. You posted about 5 minutes ago. Well, all I can see are the 3 chats that are visible, Charla. So if you posted something else, I can't see it. I can see only the 3 latest statements that are showing on the screen, unfortunately. If you're really physical, right, what you want to do is feel the energy of feeling all that. You want to feel like you are turned on, tuned in, right here, right now, on fire, all that in a bag of chips. And if you can't feel that, then your task, your only task in your existence, is to go make yourself feel that. Because if you don't feel that, you're not doing it right, okay? If you're all in your head, you're worried about what happened before, what's going to happen tomorrow, what might happen in a couple of seconds. If you're afraid that you're going to be, and you're out of sorts, right? Do you feel the difference between the 2 energies, Charla? So the goal is to know when you are feeling disjointed, disgruntled, and when you are feeling, at the very least, meh. Meh is cool. Well, if you can get into neutral, feeling balances everything. No positive emotion, no negative emotion, just here, just now. That is the ultimate position. But then you be living your life living on top of a guru mountain with minions bringing you stuff. And frankly, that is a practice that none of us are ready for. Do you get me? So your task is to practice knowing whether or not you are in alignment. And the quickest way to do that takes 2 weeks, you guys. And it is a practice. If you don't believe me that this is a practice, then you're in the wrong classroom. But this is the practice. All you got to do every hour on the hour for the next 2 weeks, take a nice deep breath, relax into yourself, get here, get now. And the only words you need to be thinking in your head to feel this power is I am. And you have to mean it. The delay is way longer on this side in the States. Okay, well, let's test the theory. So I'm going to hold up my hand and we're going to start a count. And when you see my hand go up, I want you to post the word now. Okay, so type the word in now. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to hold up my hand. And then I want you to hit the enter key. All right, are you ready? On your marks, get set, go. Now. All right. And then we'll see how long the delay actually is. And I'm expecting 10 seconds. Hopefully it's not longer. We shall see. There you go. So I've got no delay. I've got no delay on here. Yeah, it looks like Sedona's a beautiful place. Butterflies and hummingbirds. Do they? Butterflies and hummingbirds go to Sedona for the winter? I didn't know that. I want to go to Sedona for the... Well, okay, I don't want to go to Sedona until the Cheeto is no longer in charge. But there you go. All right, Amanda B. I got you coming up here next. Charlotte, feel free to send me any comments or questions that you have about feeling the difference in alignment. But practice that feeling of perfection and focus on it, right? And when you're in alignment, you can use it to plan your future, right? If you like the feeling of butterflies and hummingbirds, use the way they make you feel when you think about them. Use positive emotion to guide you. You want to choose your emotions at all times. And if you are so out of sorts that you can't choose positive emotion, you have to do something that's going to change your mindset so that you can change what you want to choose, right? It's artistic and open-minded. Very. That's in California, right? I don't think I've been to... Where is that? So I imagine it's on the Sunshine Coast, somewhere along the... Ventura Highway, surrounded by hippies. Sedona, Arizona. It's not even on a beach. Sedona doesn't even have a beach. Holy crowley. And all my life I was thinking Sedona was in California. It's in Arizona, you guys. I should have paid more attention in American geography class. Oh, wait, I didn't have American geography class. I'm Canadian. I'm forgiven for not knowing where Sedona is. Ha! Although I've been to Arizona, I must have gone through Sedona. Maybe not. Alrighty. Here we go. Amanda B, where are you? Dixie, I just put you on the list, darling. Anybody else comes in, let me know. We'll put you on the list. There is a portal in Sedona. What do you mean by a portal? Haikanaz, do you mean an energy portal? Because I think those are more like vents than portals. All right. Oh, wow. That's a very bizarre delay. Charlotte, that now just came through just now. So however long that time was, insanity. All right. Amanda is there. Amanda B, darling. Let's go. All right. I got the 7 of Crystal Wands, followed by the 8 of Crystal Cups. You just have a choice to make, and as soon as you listen to yourself and do what you know is the right thing. What Crystal, Queen of Crystal Wands? What do you need to make real? Is this a book? What are you signing? What are you signing? Dotting I's, crossing T's. Leaving behind what's not working. Good morning, Jennifer. Leaving behind what's not working. Yeah, Charlotte, I know you're on YouTube, darling. You can come back and check the replay. Will play afternoon once the live renders. If you have any questions while I'm still here, feel free to type them into the chat, because I can get back to you. But the delay is very bizarre. We'll have to get it checked out, but I'm not sure why. Amanda B, you've been considering and a lot of thinking to do. And what would you do? Because you're not happy with the job. There's certain aspects of the job. There's certain things within this job that bringing with you. Oh, I see. It's the money, but you don't like the mentality. So this is, and you are stuck in a situation where it's not comfortable enough to just, you just don't want to go with the flow anymore. You want to see how you can change this, but you don't want to change just for changing, right? So how can we make this, how can you take what you know how to do and find another way to do what you are doing, but for somebody who would appreciate you more? Does that make sense, Amanda? This is simply Oh, can you open your own business? It's spiraling out of control, and it gets worse every week. Yeah, right. And there's unfortunately, is there anything that you can do? Is it you've been side hustling? I'm thinking that might be. I'm thinking here, you got to make something real here. You already know something's going on, and this is the challenge. Queen of Wands is coming up here as a challenge to you to figure out. You got to wave your magic wand here, Amanda, because what you see spiraling out of control is legitimately. Oh, I see. Oh, Charla, I have been told to tell you to make sure that the live that you're watching actually says live in the corner, because you may be watching a delayed play of the live. So maybe rebooting it will get you up to time. I don't know. Because that seems like, he said that 3 minutes seemed like an unhealthy delay to me as well. All right. Thank you for that suggestion, Robin. That's great. Robin, I don't have you on my list here to read for. We're here for another hour and a half, you guys. All right. So, Amanda, what do you think would happen? Is there a way of... No, this is a transformation. This is completely... And then the decision... What could you... Have you thought of... Are you important enough in this company that you could help pick up pieces and help figure out why the money's not working? Are you in that sort of position? Yes, Lindsay Marie, I'll put you on my list right now. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're number 6 on the list right now, Lindsay Marie. Things will get better. Been 15 years. You used to love it. Is there... No, I want you to take a nice deep... Amanda, this is key. Take a nice deep breath and relax. Is there anything that you can offer to your boss that would help things get better? Yes or no? Feel for the answer. Is there anything that you feel, but they felt threatened? All right. So, I see. They felt... Who's they? The boss? Your mind, your vision, and they stomped on you. Oh, well, dude, they already gave you your answer. So this then becomes, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? Where do you have places that you can take your skills, your honors, and bring them? You have the ability. I mean, frankly, I would go back and tell them, listen, I have been here for 15 years. I know what's going on. This is what needs to happen. And if you don't want to do it, then this is right. And you've already done this. And they stomped on you, which is like, well, this is a give and take, dude. I've offered you what you need and you don't want it, right? Here's the, and now all that we get to deal with all day, every day, is the energy of loss, of insufficient funds, of insufficient money. Whereas I now become a liability to the company because you having a hard time paying me. So some decision needs to be made, but I'm not going to be the victim. So you don't have to have this conversation with them. You need to have this conversation with you and make that decision. Am I going to go shake these guys and force them to listen to me to see that I can help them stop losing money so that they stop stomping on me before I do this? Or do I just take this energy, fill out my resume, find that other company that deserves my energy? Dude, this is you. You are the healing queen. You are the one that makes things real. If they don't want you, somebody else does. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were local, I'd give you work today. My husband's got, well, actually I wouldn't. I'd have you talk to my husband and he'd see if he could put you to work today, kind of thing. But don't worry about how this is going to go. Choose how this is going to go. Choose how you're going to feel about it. There's something you're not seeing. Take a good look around. Dot your I's, cross your T's, but take care of what's in your cup, right? Are there two bosses involved? Are there two bosses involved where you are currently, Amanda? A new restaurant? It's hard to cut ties. There's two bosses there. Okay, so one of them is caught up in the loss. He doesn't see the way forward at all, and the other one has ideas. Do you know which one is which? Do you know which of these two bosses is which boss? Because I would stay the heck away from this guy. This is either he's drinking or he's just in depression mode. You know who this guy is? This is the guy with ideas. This is the guy that's capable. This is the guy to talk to. You tell him, look, it's getting worse and worse, and I can't handle this. This is if this keeps going like this, I am going to have to make a decision, and I don't want to make a decision. I like it here. We work really, really well together. We can make this happen. Look, and then the Four of Cups, right? I don't see you necessarily moving. I see you talking to the wrong boss, wrong partner. Does that make sense? Talk to the right guy and go, listen, I've made suggestions. This is what I think. I've been here 15 years. I know what the hell I'm talking about. Go in there in full alignment, darling. Tell them what you're suggesting, what you think needs to be done. And that if things don't change, that the deterioration means that not only you, but everybody else working for this company is going to end up having to look for new work when they really ought not to have to, right? This is an emotional move. This isn't emotional. The challenge is to get through this, right? To decide that, yeah, we're going to keep it going, or no, we're going to die it, right? Either you got to find out from them, do you want this company to survive or do you want it to die? Because that is the challenge presented here. And you have the knowledge. This is a 7 here of crystal wands, right? So the challenge is to bring that fight to the table. And only one of them two has the fight left in him. The other guy, I don't know if he's drinking or what, but he is maybe drunk with the idea that he's going out of business, you know? But this is give and take, right? I would definitely, Amanda, I would do that. I would also have your exit strategy in place before you prepare that meeting, right? If you could turn it back around, it would be beautiful. And those are the words you need to bring to the table, because one of the partners is leaning on the wishing to die while the other partner really wants it to survive, and the two are clashing against each other. So maybe you'll be the third energy, right? I got a 3 of Cups here. Maybe your knowledge, your experience is going to be the third energy that brings it in and pops it up, right? Good luck to you. 7 of Wands. That's a challenge. That's a challenge. I would go in there and I would bring the disappointment that you were shat upon for trying to help already, and that it's only getting worse and worse, and there's only so long before this is all going to collapse in on you guys if we don't figure out how to pull this together. It is still, the 7 of Wands still says it's still fixable. It's still a going concern, right? And it can be healed, but you got to put emotional. This needs to be emotional. This is going to take, these guys are going to need to be in on it. They have got to want to bring it. All right. I should write these cards down for you. Oh, I did. Look at that. All right. Wild one, Derlin, you're up here next. All right. Oh, Ascending Universal Butterfly has been to Sedona as well. Oh. All right, wild one. Ay, jeez. It is your energy, darling. Holy crowley. I just threw the deck. 78 card pickup. Oh my gosh. All right. You got something big going on today, this week. What the heck? Woohoo. Major energies. All right. Wild one has that energy. I felt her when she came in, but here she is. You spent a lot of time in Sedona. Ha! I wonder. I've got some friends out near there now. She's in Washington. Who do I know in Arizona? Do I know anybody in Arizona? There must be some witches that I know in Arizona. And if not witches, at least tarot cards. Remember, she is my mom. You know, I never remember that when I read for you guys. I never, ever do. And I should. All right, here we go. Wild one, darling. Ooh, Chariot. Well, this is well, that's creativity and the Emperor. Ooh, who's the boss in this? You're trying to get the boss. Ooh, holy Crowley, and then the Lovers. Alrighty, what are you trying to get the boss on board for? Who's the boss in this situation? You want something to happen, and you got to figure out how to get. Is this your partner? Is this Dixie's daddy? Is this a boyfriend? Or is this just you needing to be in charge? Be the boss. No, you got to bring somebody to get. Who do you need to get creatively on board in order to accept this challenge that you guys have created here for yourselves? Is this creativity? And he's already on board. You just got to tell him he's on board. What am I looking at? Do you know what this is, darling? He's on board. He's the owner. Okay. So what's the challenge? Do you need a new partner? Who's the new partner? Whoa. Or do you need to cut out a partner? What am I looking at here? What's with the partner? Do you need him to be a silent partner? What is going on? Okay, good. All right. So, how do you all right. So here we want the Chariot, we want the owner to sell it to us because you think you're going to do way better with it. He wants to retire. He's old. He's old and tired. He wants to go home and watch the sheep out the window. But he doesn't want to retire. He likes being the boss. He likes being in charge. Is that what we're looking at? How do you convince him to do something else? Is that what we're looking at? You want him to sell it to you, but he doesn't want to. Oh, there's someone ahead of you. So how do you creatively make it you guys? Okay, so you have to. What is the other person? Oh, is this for the piece? This is for the piece of land that you want to get. Have you spoken to the owner? Because there's an element of he kind of likes. This is a piece of land that you're looking at buying, Wild One. And that's why I'm getting the Emperor. I was getting a king the other day for land. Anybody remember what that was? You did find a new place. Have you spoken to the owner yet? There's somebody ahead of you. How can you make the challenge so that I'm getting the energy that there's a good possibility. And then the King of Crystal Spheres. Seven of Crystal Wands. But this one is better. Yeah, but there's somebody else ahead of you first, right? So your challenge, how do you creatively put it together so that you get the place that you do want without losing it and the place that you've already found? Is that what I'm looking at? Holy Crowley. Oh, you are so tempted. All right. And then I've got this is bird in a hand. What are the energies behind you guys sticking with the place that you've got and then upgrading later? Or what is this challenge? Seven of Wands into the King of Wands. What are the chances of a rollover? let's do this one for now and we'll move into the other place after kind of energy. What is the deal that you can make with the landlord that works for both of you? Can you feel where this is going? No, that's the Emperor. I keep wanting to see the King of Wands here, but it's the Emperor. Right? He's the one that holds the cards, right? He can put this, your challenge is to give this to him in such a way that he goes, oh, you know what? You guys are going to be better on this property. This is a property manager we're talking about, and you got to convince him to try and the other by then. Do that. That fits. That works. That's the creativity and that works for the manager. It's, dude, the challenge is to get it in writing. Owner says he's ready to sell. Well, take the place. Tell the landlord that it's going to be temporary and that sell is going to come through. Going to make you guys very happy. It's something you're not seeing. So, and then I get the 10 of Wands. So there's something that needs to happen before all this. There's a bit of time delay. I would work it out. You're on a month to month with the 3 months with the landlord, or are you on 3 month, 3 month, 3 month? How's that work? Right? This is creativity. You got to figure out, feel your way through this, because the challenge is to create this in such a way so that the guy that owns the land is going to sell to you rather than to somebody else. He has to call to talk about it. I would definitely put in a phone call. Communication is everything in here. That's what was the 7? Where was that 7? That was the 7. 7 of Wands right there. So have the conversation with them. You've been, how long you guys known each other? And they're out of town? Even better, right? So maybe an email. Communication is key. If it's a timing thing, I would definitely whip off an email sooner rather than later and see what they have to say about it, right? So then they end up with 2 tenants while you're waiting, right? Sort of thing. Is that the energy? Good luck to you. Alrighty. Lucky Charms. How's your Lucky Charms, darling? Are you still here? Excuse me. Good luck to ya. You're welcome, Wild One. Let me know as soon as you find out. That's crazy. But this is a creative solution to a tricky problem. And this is partnership. This is you guys working together and everything coming together nicely. Right? It's a win-win situation, darling. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, Lucky Charms, are you still here, darling? Lucky Charms. I'm going to skip you if you've left me. Oh, nobody watching up there on the YouTubes looking for a reading this morning. Anybody? You'd think it would tell me how many people sitting up on the YouTubes watching, but it doesn't. And TikTok lies to me about how many people are in the room, so I'll never know how many people are watching. And I know for a fact it doesn't count the people that are watching on the For You page, because, you know, they're there, but they never come in, which is interesting. I'm glitching. I'm so not surprised that I'm glitching. That's all right. What's going to end up happening, though, I should warn you guys now, is that when I go to my Christmas shows, I'm only going to be broadcasting on the YouTube, so you'll have to catch me there. And when we come back from the Christmas shows in the new year, I may or may not, I probably might not be coming back on the YouTube, not on the YouTube, on the TikTok, because this is I gotta get you guys all get on. Well, and not only is it glitching a lot, it's now owned by the Trump family, and frankly, I don't feel very good coming in here and trying to raise money for the reading room when I'm not going to make the money that I'm trying to raise anyway, because the Trump family is stealing it. So, you know, do you know how much I made last week? 2 cents. I made 2 cents the whole chat. So just don't put your money in here. Do not give TikTok money. And there you go. All right. Lucky Charms, did you even say hello? I'm sitting here watching for you to say hello and I didn't see you. Where are you? Lucky Charms, are you here? Unfair on me. Dude, I wasn't. When Trump decided that he was going to shut down TikTok for Americans, I thought, oh my God. And I was raising about, at that point, the amount, the inflow for the month was coming in. I was expecting the next month after that was going to be 125, and it was instantly cut in half. All the Americans left, and it has done nothing but go down since. They flipped over the subscriptions, so now that I get a lot less. You don't feel the same. What do you mean, what don't you feel the same about Haikanaz? Needless to say, if I'm sitting here on air, I think I want to do it in such a way that people are going to benefit from it, not just so that the Trumps will benefit. You know, I had averaged 4 people in here last week. And today, when we finish, I'm going to go and look at the analytics after, and I've still got no more than 10 people in here. And I'm, you're glad that China is losing control of TikTok. Oh, I don't care who owns it, Haikanaz. I care that if I raise $50, then I'm going to get the $50 that I raised. That's not coming anymore. That is going direct into somebody else's pocket, not mine. So whatever I'm doing for you guys here is not helping, is not in any way going to help the people that I came in here to use this platform to help, you see? And so it's the whole thing has got to be rethunk. It's just not going to work. Lucky Charms, are you even here, darling? Because if not, I'm going on to Haikanaz. And I don't mind China. There you are, Lucky Charms. I don't mind China losing control of TikTok. What truth, Haikanaz? What are you referring to? Here we go, Lucky Charms. Oh, we're going to reverse these because I pulled 2 at a time. I got the 6 of Pentacles. Well, right now the money's going into the Trump family pockets, from what I can tell. 9 of Pentacles, followed by the 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, this is, whoa, talk about coming in, Lucky Charms. And then the King of, dude, I need an investor. What the heck? And there's the celebration, there's the party. Oh, wow. What are you, dude? And then the challenge is, what are you gonna do about it? Did you get, what is this? Is this an inheritance? Did you win a lottery? What the heck is this? What in God's name am I looking at? Lucky Charms, good heavens. These are great. List for Justin. Oh yeah, let's get Justin on here for sure. Alrighty. Lucky Charms. What is this ending that makes you, you get to write your own ticket coming out of this. Are you writing me a novel, darling? The trick, the challenge is to get over the, get past the intense joy, all of this coming together, and really get focused. This is you winning, but then I require you to communicate what you actually want. So this becomes, now you've got all of this, now your decision is to decide what you're going to do about it. And I have no idea what I am looking at. Adnan RL Billionaire would like to co-host. As you know, you guys, I don't do co-hosting. Ooh, and then I've got the Empress's Fortune. Did somebody pass away on you, darling? What am I looking at here? This looks like you receiving a massive, massive inheritance of some kind. This is craziness. Where were you last? Oh, you haven't been in here. What are we looking at? Lucky Charms. Do. You gonna tell me? Do. You haven't had anyone pass away. Okay. Well, what is this? What is this? What's all this money? Is this just your physical health completion? So you finished some sort of health program that makes you, did you go get, no, it wouldn't be a surgery. It would come up. This is physical. Did you just win some sort of competition? Are you planning on winning some sort of competition? What am I looking at here? Because you just got to be who you are, what you are, when you are. If is this your alignment? And then your challenge is to choose what you're going to do about it. That's it. That's all. Whatever. I don't know what you're trying to put together, what you're trying to do. The Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles is hard work and really allow. This is an allowance card. This is, you know what it is, you know where it's going, you just got to give it back and forth and just allow it to be what it is, right? You're not sure where this is coming from, man. Are you practicing law of attraction? You doing Course in Miracles, anything along those lines? Quantum physics, man? This is the wish card. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is all that coming in and not stopping. This is the promise of abundance, right? You get into alignment. You tell the universe what you want. The universe says, okay, this is what you want. This is what I will give you. And then it gives it to you. And it says, this is what I need you to do to make more of it. And then you do it. But you got to feel your way through this. And this is the completion. This is the solidity. This is 9 into 10. This is, it's not a one and done. This is a constant. This is a practice. This has got to keep going and going and going. You got to do it over and over and over and over again. This is not a one and done. If you think I'm going to get into alignment and then the world is my oyster and I'm going to get everything that I want, you're doing it wrong, because this is not perpetual. This has to actively be created and held and maintained. Do you see where we're going with? Is this what I'm telling you to do? Right? And these energies, these work, whatever's going on in your life, right? You've got, if you are looking at a situation where you are or you're carrying, you're skinny and you need to gain weight, well, you realize this is the realizing that this is my next step and this is the doing it. Okay. Or maybe you need to lose weight, in which case it's this. Maybe you need to create a business and this is the next step, right? Either way, this is you in the middle. You've been working out quite a bit. And, well, there you go, right? And you're feeling better than you've ever felt in your life. And you're starting a business, right? Do you feel what I'm telling you? You're doing everything right. Pat yourself on the back. You are doing this right. And put more effort into specifically choosing your emotional state of being at all times. Do you get this? This is your key right here. Everything is working because you've been in alignment with where you want it to go. Pat yourself on the back and keep overflowing those cups, man. But choose what you're going to put in the cups. This is key. This is your personal alignment. And that's the challenge, right? And then when you get really, really good at it, you get to be in a position of sharing it with everybody else. Hey, Jennifer, welcome back. All right. What were those? Crazy cool cards. Dude, I haven't seen such fantastic. You are doing everything right. Do more of it cards. Couldn't possibly. Just like amazing. And you know it. So don't let yourself drag yourself down. Don't be going back or going too far forward, right? Are you thinking of doing competition? Are you thinking of going into competition? Lucky Charms. 9 of pence, 10 of pence. Yeah, for fitness. Yeah, something along those lines. What would you do? What would you compete at if you were going to go into compete at it? Because there's something you're really, really good at and you know it. And this is all physical. Your brother is going into bodybuilding. And does this interest you in any way, Lucky Charms? Because, frankly, something tells me that you'd be, yeah, and this suggests to me that he might be a really good coach for you, but this suggests to me that something inside of you thinks you might be really, really good at this. And if you do decide to go into this, you want to look up a woman by the name of Rachel McLeish. She was Miss Universe. It's not quite fitness, it's bodybuilding, but she and Corey, I can't remember her name. Two of them were literally pioneers in women's bodybuilding that really directed it into this fitness that is. And dude, even if you don't compete, this is the kind of level of work that you are calling yourself to do. Do you feel this? This is your challenge. And I think you'd have a really, really good time at it. And this, I got one suggestion for you. Somebody comes up and they say, okay, you got to work with creatine or you've got to use steroids of any kind. Tell them, no, thank you. If I can't do this naturally, I can't do it. I can't do it at all. Does that make sense to you? Oh my. But dude, whoa, talk about win. Look at you holding up. Look at you holding up the win. Look at, wow. This is, you could take it all. Dude, we're talking Miss Olympia, Miss Universe. Look. Wow. Wow. Good luck. Make sure I'm following you. I love watching other people work out. You're the boss, man. Look at this. Oh, take a chance. Look at this. Look at this Wheel of Fortune coming out underneath here for you. Right? And then the Four of Wands. Right? There's coaching after. There's coaching, right? And oh, look at the happiness and joy. Oh my God. Go after this, silly woman. Go after this. What a great way. And thank your brother for putting that energy into your sphere. At the very least, you know, you might find, I don't like, you followed me right on. You might find that you don't like the actual competing in the, actually competing in it, but you might find you're a really good coach and that your, the people that you coach could become the competitors, right? Do you get this? Feel your way through it. Choose how you are going to do this, but do it for you because you really, really like it. And frankly, that 9 going to 10 says you're only going to get way better at it the longer you do it. Commit yourself to it. Hey, Kanaz. Where are you, darling? All right, next. If anybody's sitting up there watching on the YouTubes, feel free to let me know that you're there because I can't see you. Unless you speak. Hey, Kanaz, what are we reading this morning? Hello, darling. How are you? Let's change your life here this morning, huh? Oh, 2 of crystal lasers. This is, oh, followed by an 8 of pentacles. Are you deciding to change jobs or start a business? Wow. And then the Queen of Pentacles. And there's the Hierophant. You need a business plan. If this is a... what are we looking at here? Is this you starting a business? What a great idea. Hi, Tara. Good morning. What am I looking at, I can ask? What is this decision? The 8 of Pentacles. This is the Apprentice card. This is like you gotta plant all the seeds. You gotta do all the digging. You gotta do all the hoeing. You do vending and you work full time. Okay, you have an opportunity. There's an opportunity here. You need to choose something one over the other. You have an opportunity to do what? To take over your own business, to create your own business? What am I looking at? What is this opportunity? What is this choice? What is the opportunity that makes this better for you? You do. And this would make you the boss, and it would be much more technical than what you're currently doing. Is that what I'm looking at? Somebody wants you to train people? Is that what I'm looking at? Or you want to train people? You want to teach people to do what you're doing? You need benefits from your full-time job, which you do not currently have. Is that correct? You need benefits to give you. You love training. So what is the decision that you need to make is on behalf of somebody else? Why am I getting the Queen here? Right? Because the Queen of Pentacles is about being the one that takes care of all the stuff, right? There's like a gap. Have you thought about, you have benefits from your full-time benefits. Oh, I see. And you cannot, so the decision to go into work for yourself means you lose the benefits, and you can't lose the benefits because you need the benefits. Is that what's going on? So you need to decide, you need to get to the point. Okay, so what you need to do is to do the work that gets you to the point where you're ready to release yourself from the benefits, because you know that the efforts and energies put into the new effort is going to be worth way more than it was. And you're at the point, you're making some nice money at the vending, right? You're doing pretty good, but the benefits are what's keeping you in place. Because if you leave that suddenly, how's your health? Are you in good health, I can ask? Are you in good health? You need to make this decision. A little, but you're just starting out. Right, okay. So, all right. So I'm to push you. You already know that you can do this. You are ready. So the decision that you need to make is based on, it's entirely based on those. Why are the benefits so important? Is because you're in the United States and you need the health care? Is that what I'm looking at? Because this is you deciding. Yeah, okay. So, and it is. That's this. You already know that if you go out on your own, you're going to lose the health care. This is. Oh, even better. You're a healthcare worker. Okay. So, well, this is the beauty of it, right? So, first off, there's a bunch of things that you got to think about. Going out on your own, you're going to be doing a lot more technical paperwork than you do now. Working for somebody else, they take care of all that crap for you. Do you see that? All right. We take the healthcare industry out of this. Is the opportunity that you have looking ahead of you? Does this involve travel? Are you going places that make it even more probable that you need to have health insurance? Is that what I'm looking at? Is that you're afraid that, oh, what happens if there's an accident or I get sick and then I'm really screwed because now I don't have the money at all? Is that where you are? Is that the decision? Do. Yes or no, I can ask. Is that a yes or a no? 8 of Pentacles. You're traveling within the state, but work from home at your full-time job. Okay. So essentially, if you were to go, is the opportunity is going all the, hold on. The travel, what is the opportunity then? What is the opportunity is going out under your own account and being your own boss? Oh, dude. I love these cards for you. You don't know yet. Oh, when do you find out? Ace of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. And followed by the 8 of Swords. And you're the only one holding yourself back, right? And something tells me the boss would be all in on it. Oh, the boss. That's where. So significant other is suddenly going to be hanging out in the house all day, every day, changing the equation, right? And then that becomes the new challenge. This is the new partnership challenge that you get to do with your partner. You got to take your mind out of what is going to happen when the partner ends up hanging back in your space all day, every day. That is definitely where the kicker is. So, how do you communicate to him what you want and where you're going so that you maintain the enthusiasm, the power, and whatnot for what you need to be doing while you've suddenly got this King of Cups who's going to want all of your time and attention? Is this you finding a job or getting your boss to give you a physical office somewhere? You know you need to make this decision, but the decision's going to make itself. It's not your decision to make. This is not your decision to make. You need to continue being who you are, doing what you're doing. It's going to be fun in 2026. Oh, yes, it is. But watch this. So what's going to happen is you have created this energy inside of yourself that says that I need to decide what I'm going to do about hubby coming in here and changing up the space. So am I going to be able to work? Am he going to be in my way of working? And it's not going to work like that. It's like, okay, dude, new rules here. You either stay away from me so that I can work all day, every day and get my jobs done, or I'm going to have to go get an office. Oh, that's what the hesitation is. But you have what I need you to do. So that's part of it too. You can't not go, darling. You can't not go. You're going anyway. These are 8s in here. This is an 8 of Pentacles. You have been building towards this, working towards this your whole life. And here you are. And now suddenly your little ego meat suit is going, oh, but I'm so comfortable where I am. You can shake this up. You can change everything and make it complicated and difficult. And then what I'm going to do? I've been doing this. This works really, really well. But you want to move forward, and he wants to move forward. Your bosses want you moving forward. Well, I think his boss might want him staying. But, you know. Hi, Amanda. Happy Tuesday, darling. And ultimately, right? You're the one in charge. You get to make this decision. So your best movement is to relax into it. First of all, play with the 6s. Allow the 6s to fall into place, right? So don't be making decisions about stuff over which you have no control, right? Go there first. Can I, whatever this thought is in your head, do I have any control over this or not? At least your feels, right? Okay. But here's the fun part, right? So your full-time job is pushing you backwards. How do you change? If you can't change your situation, you have to change how you feel about it. So change how you feel about it and then see what happens, right? Do it differently. Instead of thinking about the job and thinking, oh, what should I do about it? Get into alignment and allow the job to just fall into place. Can you feel where I'm pushing you here with these energies, darling? Because you're all that in a bag of chips. You've got this here. And this decision isn't your decision to make, literally. This is somebody else's decision. There's either way, if you decide you're going to get a different job or quit your job and go out on your own, then it's your decision. But right now, that's not what the Deuce of Swords is coming up with. This Deuce of Swords is coming up because your home workspace is about to change a great deal. And so the first thing you need to do is sit down with your partner and discuss how this is going to play going forward, because you can't have him interfering with your workspace. You like your job way too much. And in spite of wanting to move forward and create this and do it, I'm not ready yet. I've got a few more things, a few more I's to dot and T's to cross before I make that next jump. This is the energy, right? You got to be in alignment with your partner on this so that it doesn't disrupt, right? Good luck. Wow, great position to be in, though. You guys are going to work it out, but do the dance and Communicate, 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 communicate. The two of you really need to talk about how your home life is about to change, especially now that you guys are used to working apart all day, seeing each other at night, parting in the morning, and now he's going to be there all day. You now suddenly have no space for each other, right? So maybe anyway, you got to have the communication. That's where the 5 comes in. Put it together. In the meantime, get into alignment with yourself. If it's not your decision to make, leave the power of the decision making in the person who has that power and just go with the flow. All right? Alignment is your best friend. Dixie, you are up here next, darling. Alrighty. Your name is your daughter, Marissa. Sam's name is Marissa, and she wants to know if her daughter, Jessica, will she get better? Ooh, Sam, I have some... I can look at the cards. I don't know what you mean by make my daughter better. So if you want to clarify, because there's a good chance I don't even want to look at your daughter's cards, depending on what you mean by get better. Is she in a risky situation where she might die? Because I'm not reading if she is. I don't do pregnancies. I don't do baby genders. And I don't do is he gonna die? Because we're all gonna die. Does that make sense? What do you mean by get better, darling? Meanwhile, Dixie. Hang in there, Sam. If I got time to get you on the list, I got time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got you on the list after Sam, and we'll ask about. All right? Dixie. Hey, Marina. No, you're nowhere near next, darling. You are after Justin, but before Sam. Her name is Jessica. Oh, cool. All right, Dixie. Deuce of Pentacles. Followed by the 4 of Cups. Followed by the 2 of Cups. Dude, this is, oh my God. And then the 5 of Wands followed by the 4 of Wands. Right. So I need a business plan. I'm seeing documents being signed. I'm seeing partnership coming together, forming together, everything. Just keep doing everything that you're doing. I need the communications here. I need this all written down. What are you ending? What's ending? What is being put to bed? What do you need to be aware is well dead? What do I need to tell you that you know? What is the challenge that you need to pick up on here that you are missing? Everything else is totally in place. Everything is in perfect balance except for something that you do not know. What don't you know? What do you need to know, darling? Do you need a business plan? Do you need a license? Because this sets you free and sends you on your way. And, oh, is this food safety, darling? What am I looking at? Have you spoken to Dixie? Have you spoken to the food safety people yet? With the Quartz with X, don't know how it's going to go on the 12th. Oh, you've got 8 days left. Okay, no, this looks like it's gonna go. This is solid. This is Deuce of Pentacles, right? This is the decision that comes where you've been juggling this, carrying this, and you know what? If it doesn't end this time, it doesn't change anything. It's the same stuff over and over, and it's just going to keep going, right? Because the X is the X. Is he drinking? Does he drink? Is this part of your issue? Or is he just so stuck in the past that he comes up? This is so emotional as to be. You went 2 weeks ago. The judge is so mean. He's finally making him pay now. Oh, good. Oh, I see. And he's bawling his eyes out and you're being mean to me and you're taking too much of my money away. And you... How old is he now? 2 since he's 3. This is balance and healing, and this is financial happiness and joy coming together as soon as you haven't seen a check yet though, eh? He's going to be so 14 years. That's harsh. That's harsh. 2 4 2 4. That's how the cards come out here, darling. 2 4 2 4. Right? You want to choose, this is aw, thank you for joining the fan club, Earth Angel. Welcome. Here, the deuce has come here because this is a separation issue. He hasn't changed. He's going to be exactly the same. He went to jail in contempt. He paid that. Now back to court we go. There you go. Well, this is the reality of it, right? And the judge is going to make him pay it. It's going to garnish it. This is the reality, is he is not going to change. And unfortunately, if this is a matter of whatever, I see this coming out in your favor, right? The guys, have you seen any money yet? Is the question. 2 pence. And do not let him go, oh yeah, well, this is a hardship. I can't afford this. Your response should be, yeah, too bad. Too bad. I've raised your responsibility. Now you owe me 14 years. Does this make sense to you? Do not cave into your kinder self here, Dixie. This is yours. This is your son's. You put all this effort and energy into for 14 years. This is yours. He deserves this. Pay before the court 12. He very well, I don't know how this is going to come down. But if he ends up in jail, this is kind of cool. He ends up in jail. It's his fault, not yours. Okay? And do not cave. Do you stick to your guns on this. He owes you every single penny, darling. And choose how you're going to feel about it. I'm choosing the celebration. I don't care how mean or angry or upset it's going to make him. I'm choosing. This is 14 years of celebration, darling. And if he's going to jail, fine by him. This is the bed that he made in. Don't be making children if you're not going to raise them, fellas. And same thing, you know. He should have paid child support all them years, don't you think? All right. Robin, where are you, darling? Yeah. I was just... Yes, but that's the trick. Dixie, that's what I want you to do. I want you to let go of the hate. I want you to drop it. That's the decision, right? There's something inside of you is, yeah, I'm going to let go of the hate when it's settled. I'm going to when I start getting my paychecks, then I'll let go of the hate. I want you to give the hate back now. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. You've already won, okay? You won. Your 14-year-old, your 17-year-old son knows that you won. You know that you won. And he's still crying in his cups. Which is, you know, if he had grown or done anything in his own favor from that day forward, he'd be in a different situation right now. But thank God for the rules. But this is his responsibility, not yours. Your responsibility is to pull that money into your bank account because that's his responsibility, is to pay his debt. And he should be lucky that you're not charging him 14 years of interest, right? This is your freedom. This is your transformation. And that money is going to be quite useful for you. Thank you very much. And would have been way more useful when you really needed it, raising your son, right? Do not drop this. Do not drop this. You own this. You got this. All right. All right. How's the farm stand going? All right. Marissa, be patient, honey. We'll get to you. Robin, now, where are you? Are you still here? You got a new judge, and he's a mean one. Well, stay in alignment, stay in alignment, stay in alignment, right? You want to align with the judge. You don't want to be presenting to the judge any sort of mean mom. You want to present, you know, I have raised the boy. I have done everything, and this is what Dad brought to the table. So it's only fair that he should be responsible for his financial experience. And stand up and fly straight, right? You're trying to expand with homemade soaps. Just keep going. Sky's the limit. All right. Watch. Okay, I want you want to be careful with making stuff like soap and cookies in the same kitchen. Talk to you're in the States, right? I want you to talk to your food safety people so that you are 100% on top, above board to do everything that you want to do, so that they don't come in and say, oh, sorry, Dixie, you cannot do this and this in the same, and in spite of that being your big money all of a sudden, and you having to all of a sudden stop doing it because you're not. Get the rules ahead of time, and that'll come together for you. Knowledge is power. You already know this, and stick to your guns. Okay? All right. Robin, where are you? Did you come in? Robin, where did you go? Robin, darling. Amanda, did I read for you this morning? Amanda, sitting on the YouTubes, did I read for you yet this morning? It looks like Robin has ditched us, you guys. Unfortunate. Lisa Marie, Lindsay Marie. You still here, darling? Lindsay Marie. Hello. There you go. Your turn, my dear. There we go. I got a Princess of Crystal Cups, followed by the Eight of Cups, and followed by the Queen of Wands. Make it happen. You are the, High Priestess, King of Cups. You got 2 kids involved? What's going on here? Ooh, this looks like you. Wow. What do you need to create? Having a partner to make that, not my kitchen, should work. Yep, absolutely. I think you've got 2 kids. Okay, cool. That works. All right. Okay. So, where am I getting? Page of Cups. What do you want in order to... How do you heal this situation? You got a drinking partner at home? What am I looking at here? Do you need to pick up your kids, pack up your kids, and move somewhere safe in order to heal your family? What am I looking at here? You are the boss here. You are the creator. You are the one who is going to pull the healing together and make this real. Nobody else is going to be able to do. There's nobody coming. There's nobody coming to save you, Lindsay Marie. This is you in charge. What am I looking at here? This is not what you came in here for. Yeah, your ex left you. What is the energy here? Your ex left you 2 years ago with 2 kids, and you are still stuck where you were 2 years ago. How do I challenge you? How do I challenge you to take control and go after this? Is this the father of your 2 children, left you without child support? He wasn't the dad, but he acted like the dad. I would, and he's gone. Is he drinking? How long had he been? I don't know what the rules are where you are, but step-parents have responsibilities in some places. I would take a look at my rules and responsibilities. How old are the kids, Lindsay Marie? So these kids are feeling like their dad has left them, and you don't know how to feel that hold. It's not drinking, though, but he's gone off onto something else that doesn't have you or the children in mind. Is that right? They're 17 and 19. Oh, okay, that's even better. That's why they're so old in the cards. Good heavens. And so... if you could give this situation, you've got no closure. How do you give them? Here's the fun part. Their closure, because they're 17 and 19, if they were 7 and 9, it'd be a different animal. But they're 17 and 19. How long was he acting as their dad? You're still stuck. Yeah. Oh, I know you're stuck here, darling. I know, because I'm looking at this Eight of Cups and you don't know how to move forward with it without. There's like, I don't know where you live, 9 years. So these kids were like 8 and 9 when he showed up, 7 and 8 when he showed up. He acted as their dad for a full 9 years. Now he's left your home situation. He's not talking to you anymore, but he's not talking to them either. And none of you have any closure. Do you know where he physically is? Or is he like disappeared into the ether? This is the Eight of Wands. This is the healing, going after it with a vengeance. You do live. So you guys like see each other on the occasional. Well, this is too. It's the 3 and the 1. Somebody's got to decide. If you want to put an end to this, a conversation is required. You need to get into alignment with yourself, decide what is good and what is not, and own your situation, own your own healing, become the power that is going to move you forward. And your kids, should they choose to accept the challenge, have the same challenge. They're 17 and 19. They've got to get into alignment with themselves, own their own power, and go after what they want in the world, not what they've lost. Do you catch where I'm pushing you here? And in order to do that, there may be a communication that they can have with him, but your goal, he's not coming back. And your task is to plant the seeds and create the positive energy that's going to have you moving forward instead of back. Because he's not going to be any help whatsoever without a court order. Do you get this? And so this becomes spiritual balancing, spiritual personal adjustment. And the only way to do that is physical alignment, right? And that is an active personal choice that you get to make. But that's where your healing is going to come from. You know it. And now you've just got to manifest. You've just got to share it with the kids who are not really kids. They're really adults. Yes? Does that make sense? Listen, if you're not getting this, guys, if you don't know how to get into alignment, get into alignment. I will do a quick exercise, show you how to get into alignment, how to feel you're in alignment so that you can use this to your best benefit. Guys, this is the happy dog state of being. And that is the only thing that you need to do to live your best life, is to choose to be a happy dog all day, every day. And how do you do that? You stop thinking about what happened 5 minutes ago. You stop thinking about what's going to happen 5 minutes from now and what happened 7 years ago and 7 years ahead of time. And you focus on right here, right now, and you feel your way in the perfection of this empty space that you create, allowing yourself to choose how you feel about this situation. This is what we call detachment, but we're not doing it because physically getting into alignment, spiritually detaching from the pain, from the anxiety, right? We are here as true spirits. We are here as spiritual beings on a physical journey. And while we are on this physical journey, the pain and suffering is optional. You understand this? Say, I am, and feel the alignment, you guys. This is everything. All right, Lindsay Marie, good luck to you. But get into your power, darling. Feel this. And yeah, I am, you guys. I am. Feel those words as you say them. They will create a field of power that you are able to pull from and hide within and use to your ability. Because if you allow your pointy little head to choose your emotions, you will definitely keep yourself from living your best life because it thinks it's alone. It thinks it's lost. It thinks it's disconnected from the energy of the universe. It thinks it needs to solve all of the problems, and it is wrong. All it needs to do ever is to get into alignment. Plug yourself into yourself. Feel that power. Pull that power. Own that power. Be that power, because nobody else can be it for you. Do you guys get this? All right, Justin, darling, how you feeling? I haven't read for you. Did I read for you last week? There we go, Justin. Justin, where are you? All right. All right. I did. All right, here we go. Justin. Boo! Oh, there's the Queen of Pentacles. That's crazy, right? Queen of Pentacles coming out of here. Oh, that's interesting, because that's very different. I got the Queen of Pentacles here. Mrs. was over there doing a Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Two of Cups, right? 2, 4, 2, 4. You are on a different, look at you, just, you need to be, oh, look at, what the hell? Talk about lucky. What just came in here for you, Justin? Lucky you. Here's the harvest. You just got to go after it. You're going back to school. What is this? What are you? Did you make an offer to take over the business? What am I looking at here? Or is this just you and the farm? What are we looking at? If this is the farm, if this is a new property, if this is just you working with this is great. This is a Wheel of Fortune followed by a Ten of Pentacles. This is crazy. If this is the energy of you hanging around waiting for an inheritance, stop it. Right? You got to be the luck that you want to see in the world. Wanting to be stable and work and get your life together. Okay, right. So this is what it is, right? Do you know what you got to do? Do you currently, are you able to work yet, right? Are you back at work yet? You already know there's no inheritance. That's unfortunate. I have the same unfortunate future to look forward to. You have a decision to make. There's a partnership still here for you. What about going all in with the girls? Is that possible? What do you bring? They're going to need a lot of work done. What have I got you doing here? You're not going back to school. What is this? Mr. Hermit. And getting what you hope for. So if this isn't going back to school, what is this? Right? Is this you? Because this is the Hermit. This is finding out everything that you need to know to do what you need to do. And, wow. This is going for that. I have to just make the decision, sign the papers, and then I get the Lovers in here, which brings Dixie and Wild One into play. So what have you got in mind? What is the challenge? Right? Where is the physical solidity? Breeding, selling roosters, freaking eggs. It's eggs. It's roosters and hens. Dude, there's a, yeah, dude. And goats. I've got goats. I'm getting goats up the wazoo here. Goats, animal husbandry and stuff. This is lucky. This is fortunate. This is everything. This is everything coming together. All the healing, physical solidity. This is, and she wants goats. Yeah. Justin, you're the one that's going to be washing the goats, okay? Just so you know. Yeah, this is the wheel of take a chance on it. What's the worst that could happen is you end up creating a legacy of a lifetime. You could very legitimately end up spending the rest of your days as poor farmers, but you'll be fed. They both do. Mother-in-law. Yes, of course. And very sure of that, right? So look at, this is a crazy card. Look at you learning how to Are you growing things? Are you becoming a farmer next? Are you planting? What are you planting? What are the seeds that you are planting? Right? If this is not learning, it's planting seeds. You want to, all you want is to be the old poor farmer on your land. Dude, I don't know any wealthy farmers. I know comfortable farmers. But at the certain point where you become a wealthy farmer, you're no longer a farmer. You have people do the farming for you. Do you get it? Well, dude, this is seeds and planting seeds and doing everything that you want to do. Look at you. Right? Look at all the seeds that you are going to be planting. Go all in on this, you guys. Do not. This is a 9. This is a 9 in abundance, dude. This is a 10. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is insane how this comes together for you. But what luck. Go all in on the woman. Go all in on the farm. This is for you. Everything that you hope for, you just got to decide how you're going to partner in on this. Good luck to you guys. And don't be afraid. I'm going to tell you here. I'll tell you again. Don't be afraid to write a business plan. We need a business plan here, you guys. 3 of you got to sit down and put this business plan together and figure out how you are going to do this. Because it's not going to do it for itself, right? All right. Good luck. Karen, will your cuds go? Oh, good question. Karen, hang in there. I'm going to read for... Who was Sam? Oh, you're welcome, Justin. Give Dixie a big hug for me, would you? And give Wild One a hug for me, too. Well, let Dixie hug Wild One if so needed. But give y'all all each other a hug for me. Now, who was this? Sam, Marissa. Who's I reading for here next? Sam. Where are you guys? Like 11:25. Who was Sam? Sam. Where'd you go? All right. Sam has not coming up for air here, you guys. All right. Who is it? Marissa? Marina? I don't know. Dude, if you're not here, you're not here. I don't have anybody on my list, you guys. Who's up next? Who's up next? Jennifer, you're back. I didn't see you sneak in there, darling. All right. Jennifer, living her best life. Here we go. Jennifer got out of the gate. Oh, look at that. 4 of Cups. This is, tears of joy are just as cleansing for the soul as tears of unhappiness, Followed by a Deuce of Cups. Look, this is all coming together. Oh, did he ask you to marry him yet? A Wheel of Fortune and then the King of Crystals. Followed by the Emperor. Does he want to ask your dad for your hand? What the hell am I looking at? Good God, what is this? You guys are planning on moving together in the spring. There's no wedding here, but this just keeps getting bigger and better and bigger and better. He does have some old school mentality. That's what I'm getting here, right? He wants to do it. There's a ring coming, babe. There is a ring coming, and he's just... Be patient. He will give you the ring. $20. Maybe he wants to talk to your dad first. Relax into it. Go with the flow. I got the 4 of Cups. I got the Deuce of Cups. I got I got no reason for it not to come. Did he not have something that he needed to extricate himself? Did he not have paperwork that needed doing? Was that somebody else? Because this is, I got the 4 and the Deuce. You're already together. The only decision is to make it permanent. Literally, the only decision is to make it permanent. Show him this, because frankly, I want you to marry him, and I want him to marry you. And even if you never ever actually get freaking married, I want you two to spend the rest of your days together. But because holy crowley cow, could you have gotten more lucky with this? Because he is just all that in a bag of chips, and you know it. And he wants to talk to your dad, because your dad somehow is the boss. And then it all gets better from there. Like, it could possibly get any better than this. Like, seriously, go with the flow, relax, stay focused, stay in alignment, be all that, enjoy the dance, enjoy the party, really, really get to know each other. Because you're freaking amazing too, my darling, and he knows it. And I'm loving these cards for you. But for always room for improvement. Yeah. But here's the thing. The more in alignment that you get, the more you choose the abundance and the joy, the more you get. The waves get bigger and more challenging and more amazing, the better you surf. Okay? So 4 of Cups, 2 of Cups. That's crazy. And then the King of Cups. Was it the King of Cups? No. Which king was it? Which king was it? Which king was it? Oh, it was the King of Pentacles. Was it? No, that was after the Fortune card. What was 3 of Cups? It was a king. Anyway, so just be, enjoy, feel, just be it, do it. All right, you guys, we got half an hour left here this morning. Who else have I got to read for? Anybody left who didn't get a reading yet this morning? Speak up if you want a reading. I think I've read for everybody, otherwise nobody wants a reading this morning. Life, alrighty. There you go, darling. Let's see what we can review this morning. There we go. It is all about alignment. It's all you need, butterfly. It really, really is. All you need is, if you are not in the right headspace, all you need to do is get into alignment, and everything literally falls into place. It may not happen or do anything that you like or that you want, but you know why it falls into place? Is because you're comfortable with whatever it is, because you're in alignment, right? And that is the key. Life, I got the Aeon out of the gate, and it's followed by the Prince of Crystal Wands, and then it's followed by the 5 of Cups. Has somebody offered you an opportunity that will, that you're petrified, it could make you very unhappy? What am I looking at here? Oh, all you got to do is decide. Dude, what is this? This is an opportunity. The Aeon is like, you got everything. You got all that. You just got to be in alignment, get in alignment, create the energy that you're going forward, and stay out of the negative energy. The detail, the emotional detail is key. Good morning, Sani. How are you? The emotional key. This is the chaos of emotion, right? And the key is to not allow the emotion to chaos you. And how does the emotion chaos you? It's all over the place, and you can't put your finger on how you want it to be and how you want it to hold, right? Butterfly says it all shifts so quickly, then human takes its time to understand, right? Everything happens all at once on the other side of the veil, right? So when you get into alignment, and if this is about manifesting here, life, the key to manifesting is to getting into alignment and feeling what it is that you want to have happen. And in the event that you get lost in your head and emotions come up that take it so that this is disrupted, you have to go back and start all over again. This is not a one and done. Alignment is a practice. You got to do it all day, every day. And if you're not in alignment, you have to get back into alignment. So, if this is not about your alignment, let me know what you're asking about here. You got issues, something going on with your, with a son. What is this? What am I looking at here? You are trying to manifest, and you cannot manifest anything for anybody else. Only their spirit can manifest for them. So who is this King of Cups that I've got coming up here? That you've got all, you want to put all of your emotional power into. Is this your son or is this a partner? You're not sure. Do you have a partner or a son? Which do you have? This is a King of Cups, dude. So it's going to be a masculine energy. You have neither a husband nor a son. So I'm getting a Queen of Cups. Yeah. All right. Are you trying to manifest? Do you manifest? I love this. Do you practice law of attraction? Do you practice Course in Miracles? You don't practice anything. Do you practice quantum physics? Can we do quantum physics? Because quantum physics teach that the second you try to control or manifest destiny over something over which you have no control, it will go even further out of control. All right? You understand this energy? So your goal is to get into alignment and take control over what you do have control over, what you physically do, what you emotionally feel, what you spiritually challenge yourself to, and what you allow yourself to feel. All right. And all of that is a choice. Do you get this? And so your challenge, should you choose to accept it, is to realize that you are the one that's wholly in control, and your task is in trying to put together this life that you wish to live in order to manifest your best life. You've just got to, a lot of the times you want to go with the flow. You want to allow things. For example, if you, how do I do this? If you want something in your life and you would like to manifest it, then you have to feel as if that was already in your life. And this is how it feels with it all. You have to hold the space open for whatever that is to come into your life. Do you get this? And that in that communication of self where everything is coming together, that's the practice. Amanda says, my manifestation has happened so quickly lately. It's awesome. Dude, if you are spending hours and hours trying to meditate yourself into alignment, you're doing it wrong. It is, your pointy little head is going to do everything in its power to keep you out of alignment because it's scared. It was traumatized when it was a little child, and it is operating from a center, a reference point of a toddler. And so the toddler needs to learn that it has comfort, it has everything that it needs right here. All it has to do is align with its heart. And when you are in alignment, this is what happens. Does this make any kind of sense? You got any questions, Lifa, that you came in here hoping that I would answer? Because any decision you have to make, this is yours to make. But you get to choose, right? Look at these two cards. This is the Queen, making your existence real. But you'll notice that what's in her cup, she doesn't like what is in her cup, so she's pouring it out. You can throw out, you can get rid of the stuff that you don't like in your life. And look at this. Here's the King of Cups, right? And this is the being who you want to make, who you want to be who you want to be. This is the alignment, right? And if you don't like the emotion, throw it out. You don't have to feel the emotion, right? But keep your focus on where you want to be and where you're going. Does this make sense, darling? right? The devil is absolutely in the emotional details and nowhere else. And once you are in physical alignment, then you can easily create emotional alignment. Good luck to you, life. Practice, practice. Do that every hour, on the hour. Take a deep breath, relax into find alignment. Yes, and life, this is where the choosing of battles comes into. You want to do, it is none of your business what they think of you, and it is none of your business what, no, it's none of your business what they think of you, and it's none of their business what you do or say or be. This is only about you. You know, you can share it with people that are going to be on board for it. But if they are going to give you a hard time and keep you from living your best life, you will find quite quickly that your goal is to make sure that the people you surround yourself with are people who love you and support you, not people who are going to torture you and bring you down. Does that help? Alrighty, who's next? I don't have anybody on the list. We're going one by one here, you guys. I've got 20 minutes left to read. Canadian Sunshine wants to know, and it's so inferior. They want you to live your best life, but they want you to live the way they think is best. So it's, yeah, so it's the infuriating it's the choosing not to give their choice of your choices to them, right? You are to go, it doesn't matter my business how you feel. And not feel the emotional anxiety of being unable to please these people. They are editing, but leave me be, right? Exactly. Here at Lifa, give them, this will be up on YouTube, Pepperfire Tina, or Tina Brooks. Pick whichever one. You'll find me. It's on my live streams. You'll see it, and you act and you kind of don't regret. So, well, sometimes, you know, we do things that because we are angry, and we don't regret it because it was a justified anger. Do you get it? So you're okay to be angry, right? The trick is to, right, and the trick is to not stay focused on the anger, but to turn your focus back onto the alignment. I don't care to be angry. You and your anger situation are irrelevant. I'm going to go get into alignment. And if you have to, you use spite. You use whatever upward feeling emotion is going to get you to at least balance, right? If you can get better than balance and live happy all the time, regardless of what is going on, then you win, right? But that's how you get your alignment. The two words that are your biggest power, Lifa, are I am. Can you say those words and feel the power within yourself? Take a nice deep breath and relax and say, I am. And if you have to, use it as a mantra, but it'll get where you need to go. Amanda, I will read for you next, darling. Good luck to you. And then I'll do ZMAT, and then if this goes too far, I might have gone too far. Amanda. Oh, I got an Emperor. That's the boss, darling. And then I got the Chariot, which is creatively putting things together. And then I got the 10 of crystal lasers. Ooh. Is this... Are you thinking of changing jobs, or are you trying to get your boss to fire you? What am I looking at here, Amanda? Holy crowley, where's this gonna push me? Page of crystal lasers. Do you need a lawyer? What the heck? Lawyer negotiations. What? Are you in negotiations for something currently? You're not happy with, and you don't need a lawyer. Okay, what do you need? You need to write. Do you need to write, rewrite your resume? Update your resume. And then it's followed by a 6 of Cups. So, you know, this is emotional give and take, right? Your boss is not giving you what you want. You're good at your job. Then you should be writing your ticket to improve your situation, right? Which is what these cards are saying. So have you had a conversation with your boss? yet. Because these cards are saying, unless you manage to creatively put this together, either internal alignment or external misalignment, either way, your next step is to either change how you feel about the situation or change the situation. Either or, the first step would be putting in writing what your boss is not listening to. And then if it's still not listening, second thing I'd put in writing is an update to your resume, to your curriculum vitae, darling. Because unless, I got this energy, you already know that unless the boss gets on board and starts listening, then you're going to take your knowledge and your power and give it to somebody else who's going to treat you like you know what you're doing. Is that this energy? Is that what we're looking at here? Just writing down your cards here, Amanda. The Emperor. Chariot. All right, there's healing and there's and then the Ten of Swords. Communication is definitely key in this and talking to her. But before you go in there, I would be in a position. You don't feel aligned with the job. I felt, yeah, well, I do too. So this is it. If, I would have the conversation with the boss and say, listen, if you can move on and focus on the psychic medium readings, darling, you're going to do just fine. According to these cards, right? You got to choose to be what you're going to be. But at this particular point, you have building that you want to do before you make the leap to doing this as a sole single job. But the lack of alignment between you and the boss is either a complete ending or a complete celebration, and you won't know which way it's going to go until you have that conversation with them. So you've got to get into alignment with yourself, feel your way into the words, the conversation that you need to have with your boss, right? And then decide, what you're going to do with that after the fact. Does that make sense? Well, I would go in there knowing full advance what your review is, how you feel about the job, where you are, what you're good at, what you're great at, right? This yearly review is your opportunity to find out whether or not your boss is on board with you keeping all of everything that you bring to the table with here and making you feel like you are welcome, wanted, and appreciated in this job, or if you are going to, and you don't have to have that conversation with them during the review, but the point of your review should be to find out how you feel about their appreciation of you. And if you discover, which you possibly will, based on the Ten of Swords here, that your solidity, your balance, your power, your strength is not with these people, which I'm pretty sure you're going to discover, but you got to align with this, right? And then this is you moving forward. This is you writing your next phase in there. Now, does this happen before or after you start making money, telling people, showing people how to connect with themselves? This is spiritual communication at its most powerful. And you have to come into this energy so that you're all that in a bag of chips and you're sharing the all that in a bag of chips with it. This is a win-win kind of card, right? You got it? And then I got the Three of Crystal Wands, which is the energy of things coming together and working together in alignment, right? Maybe get your boss to get into alignment before you have the conversation. Good luck to you. Let me know how that comes out, Amanda. That's crazy. All right. She wants you to write up all your achievements. She can give it to the needed people. We've done it before. They denied. No, you are, that's what you're going to do. Amanda, you are not only going to write down all of your achievements so she can give it, you are going to write down all of your achievements. You are going to date them, and you are going to note every time that you were denied for a promotion. And you are going to tell them that this is what you anticipate for your raise this time, because this is where you are and this is what you deserve. And you will know. Feel the I am power of knowledge in this particular. Get into alignment with it and do the why try again. Do that exercise, because if it fails this time, then you have your answer and you don't even need to have a conversation with them. Now all of a sudden you are actually going gung-ho on writing your business plan for how you are going to maintain this part-time job or full-time job that you've got while you move forward, putting together your psychic practice. Because yeah, you can do it, darling. You're gonna, not only can you do it, you will do it, because you are I am. You get it? All right, good luck. Let me know how that goes, but do it all in alignment and you're gonna win. Marina, there you are. Where did you go? I called you ages ago. All right, here we go. Oh, and there's Marissa. There you go. See, I called you both. I called Marina. I called Sam. All right. Well, Marissa, here we go. No worries. No, Marina. Sam is I'm going to call Sam because Sam says Sam. All right. Marina, I got an 8 of Pentacles. This is doing the work. You got it going on. The devil is in the details. I don't know what you are trying to put together, what you are working out, what you are doing, but I need you to stay focused, dot your I's, cross your T's, and don't fuss about it. Wow, that's a big truck. Wow, huge. This is like 3 buildings long. All right. And just, are you practicing alignment, Marina? You practice? Practice makes perfect. Practice the alignment, and don't, when you find that you're no longer in alignment, you get back into alignment. There's no questions. There's no anxieties. There's no problems. There is just you saying, am I in alignment? Am I not in alignment? Right. So what is the detail? What is the detail that I need to tell you? What are you struggling with? What are you finding challenging that I need to focus for you here? Because I got the Magus followed by the 5. So there is a healing space. There's something I can tweak on you here. Ooh. You got ghosted. All right. Devil's in the details. Okay. Now, I want you to, thank you. I want you to get into total alignment. I'll see if I can get Peter Pan in here before we go for the day. I want you to take a nice deep breath, and I want you to relax into your I am. Feel the I am. Feel all the work. Feel all of the energy that went into this relationship. You thought he was all that, a bag of chips. Everything was coming together, and then all of a sudden, communication ended. How long's it been since you got ghosted, darling? Look what I got. I got a coconut macaron. How long's it been since you got ghosted, Marina? Well, I hit 3 weeks. And how long were you two together before you got ghosted? Life has got it, man. Getting ghosted is a gift. It sure as hell is. Devil's in the details. I want you to feel this. Marina, how long were you guys together? Now it's 3 weeks since he ghosted you. How long were you guys together? 7 months, and it was growing great. And then all of a sudden, it was just, got it. And then I get the Wheel of Fortune, darling. This is luck. This is lucky. So where is he? What happened? You don't know. But he knows. He's quite solid, right? And you want to know, because you can't get into balance, you can't get into alignment until you do know, right? I want you to do this. I want you to They go on your profile. Yeah. See, 3 weeks, man. They did you a favor. I'd be, you know what? You want to heal it? Cut it. Block it. Set fire to it, right? Why do you want this? If somebody's you're gonna be with somebody for 7 months, and then all of a sudden they're just gonna cut it off with no closure, no conversation, no communication. Why would you want this back? And I want you to feel the answer to the question. Why would you want to have a relationship with somebody that's gonna treat you like this? Why would you even be friends with such a person? Right? Feel your personal power. They did you a favor. A big favor, apparently. This makes sense to you. Peter Pan, are you still here, honey? And this is, go with the flow, dude. Walk on, start a new path. That's the first time I got the Fool today. And choose how you're going to feel about this, right? Choose the luck. Choose the, you want closure, give it closure. He spoke highly, not like that. What I need you to do is close it yourself. You get in, you call him in front of you, you tell him how you feel, you tell him how, what you don't like about what he did, and you tell him thank you, give him back his grace, right? This is what I liked about you. This is what we had together. This is what is fantastic about you. And now you're on your own, and cut it free, cut it loose. Let somebody else have it, because he is so lost in his toddler head, he can't find you. This is a case literally here of talk about you seem to have you've created a situation where his emotional mindset has more power on you than your own, and you need to take that back, and you need to internally have that conversation with him. This is where we are, and this is where we're going, and that's it. That's all. Does that make sense for you, darling? All right. Good morning, Sadez. How are you? You have not jumped on my live in forever. This is true, and unfortunately I think that's gonna be going bad timing, because I'm finished in less than 5 minutes. Peter Pan, where did you go? And I did have Sam's question left. Where are you, Sam? And I wanted to do Peter Pan before I left. So let's get Sam's question out the way. Oh, and ZMAT too. All right. Shit. Let's do this fast. Okay. All right. We're going to do ZMAT first, because ZMAT spoke up first. Oh, wow. Wow, having a baby will keep you very busy. Congratulations. Good luck to you. I'm going to be back here next Tuesday. So, you know, come back in before noon next time, and we'll get you on the list for sure. Where was I? ZMAT. I got temptation. This is the art card. This is a card of going with the flow, because it's the only way to go, but you've got to wrap your head around the fact that I've got to allow this to happen the way that it's going to happen, and stay the hell out of your head, because I got it followed by a 7 of crystal lasers, which is the 7 of swords, which is the stinky thinking and the thug card, I like to call it. This is all the negativity one could possibly have thrown at their pointy little head. And you are the Queen of Wands. So you are, why do I have the feeling that you are tempted to get into a battle or a situation between two other people and help them resolve it? Why does that feel like this is what's going on? Is that what I'm looking at? You wanna heal a rift between two friends? Is that what we're seeing here this morning? All right. So what is the temptation? What is the creativity required to keep you out of your head so that you can be all that in a bag of chips? What do you want to create? What do you want to heal? What do you want to... where is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for you? Is this you, stinky thing? Is other people saying, oh, you can't do this, you're not good enough, you're not big enough? Or is this you doing this? Right? Because the seven of swords comes up when we feel like we are on the outside looking in, and there is, it's either stinky thinking or other people are going, you, no, no, no. So this is either you, and you need to put those negative thoughts to bed, right? This is, sometimes you got to be creative, right? Is this what we're looking at? Z, come on, I got less than 2 minutes left here, and I still got to read for Sam and Peter Pan if they're still here. Dot, dot, dot. The creativity. Let's get into alignment. Choose how you want to feel about the thoughts. If you can't get rid of the thoughts, you don't really understand though. Well, am I dealing with you internally, or is this some situation going on in your existence? Because what don't you understand? Your job, should you choose to accept it, is to create your best life. And how do you create your best life? By getting into alignment. Choosing to not listen to the people who would tell you what your life has got to go about, or choosing not to listen to yourself who's afraid of what you've got to do to create your best life. And allowing. The queen is the one who makes things real, right? You get to create the pot at the end of your rainbows, right? So I don't know what this situation is. You just got to stay out of the stinky thinking and don't let other people tell you how to feel about it. Ha 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 ha. Holly is making cinnamon rolls. God love you. I love it. Your hubby's going to love it when he comes home from work. Tell him it's all my fault. Good morning, Christina. Does that make sense, Z-Map? All right. Sam or Peter Pan? Neither one. Quickly now. Oh, good luck, Z-Map. But trust me on this. If the alignment is everything. Get in there. Have that conversation with yourself. Feel your way into your power. Take anything that, all the stinky thinking, give it back to the meat suit. You don't need to keep it. You don't need to live with it. You don't even need to feel it. Give it back to the meat suit. Let the meat suit have it. Say, this is, I don't need this. I don't want this. Sam and Peter Pan, where are you? Sam, Marissa. All right. Well, unfortunately, you guys, it is noon, and I have a website to build, unfortunately, because it keeps dying on me. Love to you, Z-Matt. I'll be back here next Tuesday. You guys, watch this. If you are not yet following me on YouTube, go follow me on YouTube, because I have a feeling that after Christmas, YouTube will, TikTok will not really be an option anymore. And I don't know why the cards keep giving me that, but there we are. You guys, have a great day, have a great week, and we will be back here next Tuesday. Have a good one, and much love to y'all. Bye for now.